シンダーシャドウ1億、ワーズ・オフ・パラダイス2億、ニクス&ゲーマー3億人、ライアン・ロジャー・セイ4億、アチュレイエース5億、バラダーク6億、ウィル・オブ・ザ・ファンズ7億、ポリッシュド・プロダクションズ8億、スマッシュ JT9 億、ヒップノーティック10億。
何？
要はまさに大 YouTuber 時代。
And he started crying like a little baby.
And I swear to fucking God, dude. I swear to fucking God. If I ever meet any one of you motherfuckers in public, fuck,
Say it, big man. Say it, big man.
You're getting curb stomped. Like, I'll put you through a fucking table. Like, this is fucking garbage, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Have you or someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends? Has your social credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought, or heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
I'm gonna wait some time, because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. Cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand. I breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. Ooh. I bring life. I bring life. That's right! That's right!
Flashing lights, dark nights, rabbit holes, glowing bright as the dream unfolds. Hypnotic's on stage in his glittering coat, calling all bigots, rally the votes. Techno-trance, pounding rage, feeling high. Hypnotic's voice echoes breaking the sky. Naked army marches, no room for shame. Saturday night, hypnosis, you know our name. We will win, we will fight, under hypnotic lights. King of the night, hypnotic sight, bigot army unite. Losers shiver, silent with fear. Hypnotic's command, crystal clear. Entertainment's game, all of God's fall. Our dream alive, our rally call. Crowds scream power, surge in the veins. Blood and sweat lighting up the chains. Hypnotic's laughter, drowning the roar. Bigots, soldiers, ready for more. Stage a play, freedom scream, break. Hypnotic's eyes promise no fake. Industry quakes, crumble to the ground. Our voices rise, our victory sound. We will win, we will fight, under hypnotic lights. King of the night, hypnotic sight, bigot army unite. Oh, losers shiver, silent with fear. Hypnotic's command, crystal clear. Entertainment's game, all God's fall. Our dream alive, our rally call. Crowds scream power, surge in the veins. Blood and sweat lighting up the chains. Hypnotic's laughter, drowning the roar. Bigot soldiers, ready for more. Stage a play, freedom scream, break. Hypnotic's eyes promise no fake. Industry quakes, crumble to the ground. Our voices rise, our victory sound. Our rally call.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Hypnosis, everybody. I hope everybody is having a fantastic evening tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is wild what is going on there right now on the internet. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to talk about gaming. Lately, I've been covering debates. It's been all over the place, but honestly, that's just how the internet rolls, man. Tonight, we're going to have a good time, obviously, for the next 3 hours as we dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. And, of course, we got our special guest, 8BitEric, joining us tonight. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I actually like that little clip you used. Just to clarify, though, that was my Hotline Bling parody video. But
I
I'm not
really wanted an explanation for that.
I am not like Drake in any form or fashion. That was back when, you know, people were into Hotline Bling, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this parody video, and that's what I was doing. So that's good stuff, though. That was really good. I liked it.
Would you believe me if I said I found that by accident?
I'm actually impressed you did find it, because for the longest time up until like this year, it seems like YouTube just had me like, I guess, that shadow ban excuse. So I'm actually impressed if you found it.
Yeah, it was totally by accident. But in any case, welcome 8BitEric, man. Super glad to have you. It's going to be an awesome time. Let's do our intros, get them done. And then obviously we're going to jump into the chaos for the week, starting with Leon, Words of Paradise. Take it away.
Oh man, I'm stoked. We're gonna have an absolutely awesome show. That intro gets me jazzed every time. I gotta say, I don't think the ending was the same as it was last week. Did you add that My Hero ending
Music's
right there?
different and ending's different. Yes, sir.
I was gonna ask you
So
because the
that's
music
my
sounded
favorite.
different.
Yeah,
That's my
because
favorite
somebody out there
episode.
was bitching about, oh, it made me feel like I'm, listening to Power Rangers. So
Hey,
I'm like, all right,
it
let's
sounded
go with
better.
Bad thing. What
It's
the
not
hell?
the-
Let me go back to the 80s, 90s rock music then. That's what I went with. So fuck.
What's wrong with Power
That's
Rangers?
my favorite episode of My Hero Academia. So I was like, holy shit, that's so great. That's in the outro right there. But yeah, no, I'm
Thought it
stoked.
matched.
It's gonna be a great show. And then after the show, it's gonna be a good night because tonight is the debut of the new season of One Piece. So yeah, gotta represent. Happy birthday, Cult Classic Cage. How you
Hey.
doing, girlie? Hit
Man.
that big 25 because we know that she don't fucking age. And yeah, let's kill it tonight, gang.
Hell yeah. Cult Classic Cage joining us again. Super
Absolutely.
excited because it's her birthday weekend. So let's get a fucking happy birthday in the chat for Cassie, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you guys. Much
Get a
love,
happy
man.
birthday.
Absolutely appreciate it, man. I
Take it
just
away.
had a massive sushi dinner. And it was amazing. But
Sushi, huh?
yes, sir.
I
Oh,
had
you
sushi.
can't be fancy.
I had sushi too last night. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, big pause. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm Cassie Cage of the Cult Classic Cage show on YouTube, and just started a movie channel, The Movie Cage, and I love talking about video games, and I also love talking about movies. And started out my movie channel talking about Terminator 2, definitely working on a Terminator 3 video, so all good discussion topics, man. I love to get into it, and I wanted to be here because I'm like, hey, usually Saturday nights, I got to get ready for work. I'll be watching you guys. I'll be watching SNH while I'm literally getting ready for work or waking up to go to work. So I took off tonight just to be here and hang out with you guys, man, and just
Oh,
say,
yeah.
fuck it. I'm not going to be worried about work on my birthday. Who does that shit, man? But I've gotten nothing but like kind, happy birthdays and thank you guys all in the chat. I see you guys freaking popping off, and
Someone
it's
sent
so
you
kind of you.
Concord as a birthday gift.
They did, and I thoroughly rejected it. But to be fair, people
That
made up
shit
for
was
it.
hilarious.
I got like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero gifted to me. The new Call of Duty that's coming out. What else?
Yeah, I don't be
Visions-
getting gifts like
Visions-
that on my birthday. Shit.
Visions of Mana. Bro, people have been far too insanely kind. I don't know how to properly express my sincerest gratitude,
Those
man.
come with strings attached, though.
Oh yeah.
My content, sir.
Exactly.
Booty
They're like,
string.
yeah, I'm gonna give you this game, and you're going to fucking play it. I'm gonna download every-
holes.
That's what it is.
But these are games that I'm super excited for. Sparking. I rejected Concord. I said, not for nothing, Lobo. Go fuck yourself. And I rejected it and wrote "F you" as the reason.
Yo, that is great. Hey, shout out again to Cassie. Happy birthday again.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much, man.
And Chad, if you could just do me a favor, next time you watch the content of either Coach, Dragon Slayer, Wyatt, or Gooch, just call them fucking gay for me, all right? Just call them whatever you can under the sun that's within legal means on YouTube, as many times as you feel like. I would greatly appreciate it.
There's
Ryan
some extra
Roger
context
Athlete.
there. You're like, call them gay for me, as if they like fucking want your hypnotic dick. Like,
Well, call them whatever you feel like is going to be insulting to them. You should know them by now. Ryan Roger Athe, take it away, sir.
Well, hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well, and it's great to see you all watching today from someone who is not the reincarnation of Boogie and who is actually 25 years old, unlike Cassie, who's probably 30 or something. A lot of filters up there, ladies and gentlemen, but it is great to be here. Less people than usual. Always good to see Badger and Cassie, but where's Coach? Sex party.
Well, I
Where's
forgot to
Dragon?
mention Will of the Fans, too.
Yeah,
I forgot
Will's
to
not
mention Will
fucking
the
here
Fans, too.
either.
Will the fucking Fans. Call him gay, too, next time you watch his videos. All right, anyway, go ahead.
I'll be streaming with him tomorrow, so I will call him a homosexual, despite him being a married, hopefully, and having a kid. But it's great to be here. Great to see 8-bit, can't speak, 8-bit Eric. I hope you are doing well, my good man. Who will get to 100,000 subscribers first, Hypnotic or 8-bit Eric?
Probably Hypnotic.
Nah.
Say in the chat, folks. Say in the chat. But hopefully we'll have a good talk about topics of the day, and hopefully I don't go insane on this stream like Boogie did on the LOL couch.
Oh no.
So
yeah. It's only a matter of time, man. I think.
I would react that way if Atreus became a millionaire. Just saying. Just saying.
No.
And then you would beg him for money right after. Which
Yes.
is amazing. Guys, like the stream. We got 8-bit Eric hanging out with us. 8-bit Eric, tell him about yourself, man.
Hey, how's it going? In regards to the 100K, it took me like 3 years to get off of 82,000. So I don't know. I used to do retro gaming and then went to the, bitching about Yusuke every other video. So that's where we're at. Normally on most Saturdays, I'm actually wrestling because I'm an indie wrestler. But this was like the first weekend I had off where I didn't have a wrestling show. So
Nice.
I was like, all right, let's go and check it out. I wrote a book not too long ago. Review Tech helped me. He actually sold me 37 copies when he was making fun of it. So it's on Amazon. And you can find me at 8-bit Eric literally on everything. Just Google it. You'll probably find some Reddit threads where they're making fun of me about something. So yeah. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. We're gonna have fun today.
It's about damn time. Review Tech
You
USA
look
did
kind of like,
Huh?
you look like Mick Foley. I can see you being a wrestler.
Oh yeah. Some people say that. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
Not a compliment. He's the goat.
Yeah,
it's an insult on the looks, but a compliment on the physicality. Like the rest.
on the heart and passion. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's almost equivalent to being called Ryan Roger Athe.
It's a full-on insult. I'm listen.
Yeah, a
the
little
people
bit.
who were really like hyped about Mick Foley was like old crackheads. Like, it's no fucking way. Mick Foley was like, every time he came out with the goddamn sock, I was like, oh, I'm not watching this week.
All right, but to be fair, man, Mick Foley was a fat sloppy fuck, but he would do shit nobody there had the balls to do.
I would rather have the other fucking guy.
Santino the Cobra.
Yeah,
Santino.
that fucking asshole. Like, I would rather watch him wrestle.
So I remember when I was teaching high school for a little bit, and in the middle of me just doing like a lesson, somebody goes, "Sir, everybody ever tell you look like Mick Foley?" And I was like, "Motherfucker, dude!" I always get that one.
That's rough.
Like, motherfucker.
All right. Speaking of wrestlers, Angry Badger.
Yeah, sorry, I was caught up in Ryan's beautiful diddler mustache. What the fuck? I don't know what your final form is gonna look like, but I hope Batman comes into existence to defeat you.
That's some old bullshit.
Thank you for having me back, Hip. 3 videos a day, streaming every day, either on my channel or with Nerd Wars. Every Tuesday night with Gooch, and then every Monday on Film Threat with Chris Gore. And doing the thing. Streaming with my
Just
heroes.
let it be known if Ryan Roger Athe ever transes himself seriously, we already know what the real deal is at that point. You don't even got to bother transing yourself. Just admit to the allegations before they come out.
Just let that beard grow. So let that fucking mustache grow so it drapes over your second chin, brother.
Damn.
Oh my god. Last but not least, the man who could have started up at top, but had to just say something is now on the bottom. Atreus, take it away.
That's right. Hypno turned me into a bottom.
I love that hoodie, Atreus. I love that hoodie.
I'm sure you would. It's a white hoodie. What? Anyway, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, guys, this is your boy Atreus, man. I just want to say, 8-bit Eric, the first time I seen you was on Keemstar stream with
oh god,
Melanie Mac.
With Melanie Mac. And I just want to say I thought that was super lame what he did with the whole, trying to set you up with, you're just simping for Melanie Mac. I just think that's horrible. However,
I know what you're already gonna say.
I would have handled that a little bit.
No, I should have said when they started butting in, I should have said, "Hey, shut up, faggots. I'll get with her later and take her out. Right now, I'm dealing with all you." I should have just fucking.
I just would have been like, I am absolutely positively trying to sleep with Melanie Mac. Let's
I know.
Let's not, get ourselves here. We're all.
Eric,
I was like, aren't
he
you?
spent the whole stream that Melanie was on simping to her face. So he's over here coping.
No. The thing is, though, man, it was a time and a place. They were trying to sweep for Review Tech USA. I was trying to confront them. They tried to do that. That was some hoe shit.
That's what I mean. Like the entire point of the damn stream was like, okay, 8-Bit Eric versus Review Tech USA. But then let's throw Melanie Mack in here and then try to like what is this, a blind fucking date? Like what the hell are we doing? Like, but yeah, I would be like, yeah, absolutely, 1000%.
Yeah, I know. Fair game.
But yeah, guys, I want to apologize. I was supposed to do a show yesterday and I was supposed to do it today, but
life.
Black people time.
Whatever he's about to say, let it be known it translates in Google Translate to excuses. But go ahead.
Oh wait.
I mean, it's not an excuse. It's like it's not. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just.
That's some old bullshit.
It's just what happened. We went to see Deadpool yesterday, and alcohol got involved, and and.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Fuck you, Hypno. Fuck you, man.
That dude kind of looks like your brother, by the way.
That's fucked up.
They all do.
That's an all black people look the same joke right there.
That's racist!
Very racist.
Who
Explain
looks like my
yourself,
brother?
Cassie.
All black people.
I did nothing, sir.
Wait, who looks like my brother? I missed it.
All black men.
This guy looks like your brother, Atreus Page.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Oh, she's talking about the dude in
the guy in the video. Oh my god.
The whiskey is the same color as Atreus, folks. Can you
He's
show us that whiskey again?
He's been sipping on that
It's not
bottle
whiskey,
already.
you fucking moron. It's cognac. We're black. Nobody
Yamato
said
says,
whiskey
why
over
is
here,
Atreus cosplaying classic Hypnotic today?
Yo.
That was good. That was good. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was pretty good. Good job, Yamato. You're making
Amazing.
Ryan Roger cough in diabetes right now. This is pretty crazy. Let me catch up on super chats, and then we're gonna get into the first topic today. Man, we got a lot to talk about, and I've been wanting to get opinions, especially 8BitEric's. Man, I want to get opinions on the pride skins for Suicide Squad and all that. It's just man, it's some good
No
shit.
Deadpool talk?
No, we're not talking about Deadpool, man. A lot of people are trying to avoid
Nancy.
a lot of people are avoiding streams about Deadpool Wolverine because they don't want spoilers.
Yeah, I'm about to see it.
Everybody who I watch who is streaming about Deadpool Wolverine, their numbers are way down because nobody wants to get spoiled. So
They can spoil
maybe
you
next
every
week
time.
we could do it next week if you want, but not this week. Lod689 gives a membership. Thank you, Lod. I appreciate that, man. We got James Opp gifting 5 memberships on top of that. Thank you, James Opp. I appreciate you. Adair Soto sneaking in 1 membership on top of that as well. Just everybody throwing memberships. Scooby Pup with a 20 saying, happy birthday, Cassie.
Thank you. Much
I need
love.
a happy birthday song. I've said this so many times and I never get it. And I always forget.
Damn.
Lod 689 for 2. Busy for 2 weeks. Glad to be back for a cool new intro. Hey, nice. I appreciate you. Welcome back. James Opp for a 5. 8-Bit Eric, did you make a t-shirt out of the Review Tech comic strip I made for you? LOL.
Not yet. Not yet.
You made a comic strip of Review Tech? Oh, I gotta see that.
Yeah, he sent me a little image. It was actually really fucking funny, actually, and I was saving it for a nuke.
That would be funny. I can't wait to see that.
Review Tech is such a cunt, man. He tweeted on Twitter like, "Oh, good to see X is still shit." He said, "Time to delete the app again. It's been real." And I said, like, you leaving is a net positive for the application. Like, you are one of the cancers that's a part of it. Like, don't pretend that you're innocent and shit, and you don't contribute to the fuck shit that goes on X.
The only reason why he came back to Twitter is because Boogie fucked up. He was waiting for like 2 weeks for somebody to fuck up worse than he did. And as soon as that shit went down, he was back on.
I feel like Review Tech is one of those just viruses in the system known as YouTube that just doesn't go away. He's like herpes. It just always comes back regardless. It doesn't matter how much you try to take medicine and get rid of it. It just keeps coming back. Him and Boogie are this like they're just, I don't know. I'm sorry, John Winslow, member for 11 months. 11 months, baby. Why does 8-Bit Eric look like the dad from Alvin and the Chipmunks? Ryan, why is Atreus wearing your hood? Love you guys and gals.
He stole it.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Holy shit.
That was an easy layup, yeah.
I've heard the Alvin and the Chipmunks thing too before, so that's cool. I heard that before too.
We got Magna for a 5. The mountains are high, and the birds there are bigger. Badger is base, and Atreus is a
Jew.
Hey yo, hey yo, you good, brother? Holy shit!
I'm not saying it.
If
Vamp
only
Lord for a
Dragon
5.
Slayer was here. If only.
Yeah, he loves dropping N bombs. Why is that, by the way? That motherfucker.
No, that wasn't a no. That was a hard R. What are you talking about?
I know.
Yeah,
it
that
was.
was.
I know it was.
Was that supposed to be funny?
I think so. And I think only Ryan is going to be interested in that one. Vamp Lord for a 5. Nathan W., the guy who is the victim of tranny, will leak Discord server on X today in 1 hour later. Yeah, we were talking about that backstage, man.
There's a
I'm
countdown.
so curious. I'm so curious. What's the countdown at right now? Actually,
let's see. Drama
it was
alert.
at 2 hours before we started. So I'm curious. What is it at? Right. This motherfucker made a countdown. What a genius! I swear.
It's in 1 hour, 1 hour and 1 minute 53 seconds.
All right, so an hour from now, we're gonna cover that breaking news when that shit drops. So stay tuned for
Watching a tranny. Fingers
for all
crossed.
of the leaked Chris Tyson messages. That's when the stream will get officially nuked. By the
I'll
way,
say for as long as
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stream
because there's
stays up.
already there's already a live waiting room for it already, and there's
Oh my
14,000
God.
in there.
Jesus, that's gonna be insane. Scooby Pub gives 5 memberships. Thank you, Scooby Pub. I appreciate that so much. We got Monkey Man 04 sneaking in a membership as well. Shout out to Monkey Man. We got Eric. How the fuck you say this name? Eric Heffelfinger for 10. If there was ever a game Pride skins were appropriate, it would be Suicide Squad. Bro, yes. Where's my cheer button? Where is my fucking cheer button? Yes, you are correct. Statistically speaking, Pride skins belong in that game more than any other game. You are right.
A 41% like logo shirt. That would be great.
Hell yeah. Lobo, $1.99. Speaking of Batman villains, Penguin got DEI'd. No, he didn't.
Yep, he
Oh,
did.
No, he
indeed,
didn't.
He did.
No,
Female
he
in Cape
didn't.
Crusader.
What?
1940s Batman. The Penguin is now female, along with yeah. It just came out. Check Twitter. It'll be like the first thing that pops up.
And didn't they just announce that the Deadpool comic is gonna be a female now too?
His daughter.
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Nope.
No.
Nah.
It's funny they
Probably
make
why
a,
Gooch called out. We're
I'm
gonna be
not trying
covering
to-
Cape Crusader and
the Deadpool movie goes successful, and then the first announcement they do is, oh, it's gonna be his daughter now.
Bro, this is what I keep saying. And I will keep saying this. Listen, I get it, man.
Fuck no.
But there's been a female Deadpool though, so
Listen, call me black-pilled all you want. What the fuck?
Penguin.
Atreus
Oh my
has a
God.
phone.
What the fuck?
no. What? Bruh. Are you good, brother? What the
Is
fuck?
that Batman on his knees? What?
yeah.
He's not proposing or something, is he? What the fuck is he doing?
Dude, that looks like a fucking nightmare.
God damn, man.
Listen, I'm gonna say this flat out. Okay, call me black pill. I don't give a shit, man. And I get it. They got to look at every movie, separate, whatever. Movies like Deadpool and Wolverine exist for one reason and one reason only, and that is to catch up on all the bullshit that they lost prior. Those kind of movies subsidize the bullshit that is going to follow. I'm telling you. So all this money Deadpool and Wolverine's gonna make. I'm not saying the movie's bad. Trust me, I'm sure it's
if
not.
you want to share my screen, that's what it looks
But-
like. And fuck, that looks even worse when it's up.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck is this? Who
Hey
wants this?
Gooch. Hey Gooch, do you
Who-
still think this is gonna be good,
Wow.
buddy? What about you, Sammy? You still think this could be good? You getting good
Dude,
vibes?
It's Ryan Roger Anthony in a wig.
That is
Oh.
legit. That's legit. The GameStop,
Bro.
That's legit. The GameStop. What?
ma'am. It's ma'am. That's like
ma'am.
legit. That's legit.
That is
what that
Penguin
is.
ma'am. Yeah.
Bro, who wants this, bro? Seriously,
King man.
who wants
The
this?
entire comment section is just like, why?
Bro, this is why Max passed on this, and they had to go to Jennifer fucking Salke, who also did ring, all the other fun things like Wheel of Time and shit, to greenlight this trash with lesbian. Well, obviously lesbian. Some of the cops, but it's in the 1940s now, so it's a little reframed.
Yeah.
Black Commissioner Gordon, yeah. Renee
Well, that's
Montoya.
what I'm saying, man. I'm telling you, these kind of projects, they 100% subsidize 10 garbage other projects.
Asian
So
Harley Quinn.
all this money that fucking Deadpool Wolverine's gonna make is going to subsidize an immense amount of shit that you're gonna have to be subjected to.
they're trying so hard to get this new Batman series to kind of copy the animated series to try and get it over on the fans and shit. But
well,
we definitely see
as
what
Gary
this-
points out, it's J.J. Abrams. When it's Bruce Timm, but it's also J.J. Abrams.
Can you imagine the people who are gonna go see Deadpool and Wolverine right now and be hyped over how good that movie was, and then the next movie that's gonna come out is Captain Falcon America?
Yeah. As we said, no matter how good this is, they still have to go through that, Agatha All Along, the
Talk
Ironheart
about
series
crash.
that's been done for almost 2 years.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, no, they're fucked. And then
They lost a
things we
lot
heard
of
about
money on the
Fantastic Four.
delay. Yeah, all the money that they lost on the delay, the strikes, right? And the fact that they had to reshoot a lot of these shows, all that money that they lost, they're gonna try to subsidize it some way. And Deadpool and Wolverine is that way. You don't get, you can shake your head all you want, you don't get that much of a contrast. There's no fucking way. There's no way. The same cut, it clearly shows that you can make movies people want, but instead you're giving us 10 movies we don't want and then subsidizing it with the one movie we do want. It just seems odd. You don't think it's odd? You don't think it's a little odd, Trace? Even a little bit?
I don't know, because Deadpool 3 was already in the works before they were even.
Yeah, it got fast tracked after they started losing all their shit. They're stuck with this other stuff.
To me, this is an agenda. This is we had a plan, then we bought Fox. We knew we had to make Deadpool 3, and Deadpool 3 just happens to come out in a time where they're learning their lesson. Like, okay, the plan that we had isn't fucking working. We allowed for Ryan Reynolds to do it what he wanted to do, because
they definitely started learning their lesson and fast tracked Deadpool and all that shit.
Well, no. I don't even think it's that, because they fast tracked Deadpool a long time ago before like the MCU reached the catastrophic level.
No, but that was the beginning of it. Like, none of this is working.
So they fast tracked Deadpool, and now like Deadpool's coming out. They had to let Ryan Reynolds do it because you couldn't have it come out that he had those 2 hits. And then he got over to Disney and he got shut down, and then it didn't do well. So they had to let him do what he wanted to do.
He had enough clout, and Sean Levy had enough clout, and Hugh Jackman had enough clout, and Ryan even gave up some of his money to have the screenwriters on set to do the shit correctly.
Right. And if you see some of the jokes, I'm not gonna say any of them.
Oh,
Some of the jokes that he made in this movie,
they call out
they call out
a lot of stuff.
They can go back to doing what they've been doing the last.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that the MCU is just gone. But what I am saying is the way that they got roasted in Deadpool 3 is no way they can go back to what they did.
Yeah, they call out some stuff. It's funny.
I don't think so at all. I think that
they'll continue to do what they do, man.
They're gonna go right back to what they're doing, bro.
Wow, what an echo chamber.
You mean to tell me all of these psychos that are working at Disney are just gonna magically up and be like,
so that's the thing, though, Hypnotic. Disney, you have to separate this
I like
one
what
thing.
You're saying, Hip, but remember, these movies and these video games are like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 year process.
Marvel is slightly more separated than Disney, Star Wars, and Disney are. Marvel is slightly course correcting. They fired a bunch of woke ass producers. I'm hearing behind the scenes, and they're making some choices, but they're also stuck with a bunch of dumbass choices they can't write off. Like,
right, agreed.
All the shit.
And that's why I always tell y'all, and you know, me and Hypnotic probably never agree on this, but I always say, I don't think it's an evil entity at the top. It's a bunch of people with a bunch of different agendas. And like we've been saying, the strike that they had, they put their own nail in the coffin when they did that bullshit. You like old girl from Snow White was up there saying, yeah, if I have to stand in a dress for however long, I should be paid for it. Well, and you don't think Bob Iger was sitting there watching that like, bitch, are you stupid?
Well,
and so go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. You're done. My bad. Go.
No, I'm just saying that. So I think there's a bunch of different people with agendas. There's a bunch of politics being played. And I think, you know, as Badger said, I don't know if, you know, Marvel is kind of like separated, but what I do know is a lot of people got fired and a lot of people lost their jobs. And Marvel is, I believe, at least based on some of the things that Kevin Feige has been saying, obviously we can't trust everything that they said, but based on some of the things that I heard in this movie, as far as the jokes being made and some of the things that Kevin Feige has been saying and some of the things, the actions that they're making as far as fast tracking a lot of stuff, people that we're hearing, you know, coming back, or
there's an attempt. We're gonna get a fucking Ray movie for Star Wars, so don't worry. There's no attempt over there. There's at least an attempt.
But that's Kathleen Kennedy in charge. Kevin Feige, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Kevin realizes this is not sustainable.
He wants to save his legacy.
Yes, exactly.
He does not want to retire.
That's the only difference. Yeah. Kathy wants to destroy that fucking legacy because it's George's. Kevin wants to preserve the illusion that he created all this shit when really I think he also wrote on the backs of some better people. But that's a whole nother thing.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's like an evil entity. I understand like there is different agendas up top that trickle down. I get that. In terms of like the strike, though, the strike, the unions they only strike when they feel like they have maximum leverage, and the maximum leverage is always when the overall industry is at its lowest. That's really the reason why they struck when they struck, because the industry was at its lowest, losing more money than it's ever lost. It was basically essentially in the gutter. It's the same thing they're doing now with gaming. AAA gaming at its lowest. Now all of a sudden they want to start striking. This is what these unions do, because when they have maximum leverage like that, then they could get what they want to get out of it. So them striking really doesn't have anything to do other than with leverage. But in terms of like the company, I mean, I guess we'll find out in 5 years. We'll find out what in a few years what these movies are going to be like. I don't see them course correcting at all, not even slightly. I think they will keep doing what they have been doing, which is and this is why like every once in a blue moon we get a banger and then the rest is shit. We've been seeing that for years. So hopefully you're right. I would love to be wrong, but
should we make room for the possibility?
We'll be able to tell.
Should we make room for the possibility that Captain America 4 or Captain Falcon 4 was caught in the middle of that culture mix where the plan, like the reshoots came from we're pivoting back to let's just do a fucking
could have been
masculine,
because the original story was supposed to be a January 6th thing with like Trump allegories, and that has changed quite a lot now. People are on his side. So all that rewriting might have definitely been because it was more than just action. It was core story elements that people are like, what?
And at this point, what's coming out right now, the next things like that Agatha and the Captain America thing, it's just going to be let's just get them out of the fucking ways. What the vibe
Skate
I'm getting right now.
quickly over thin ice is how they refer to it. Yeah, just
I
dump
don't
it
know,
out.
bro. I guess we'll see. I don't know.
Remember
I am
Echo?
curious to see how much this strike is going to affect the gaming industry, though. I can't wait to see those motherfuckers burn a little bit, but we'll see. Word to Paradise, showing off. Member for 13 months, just showing off my Super Saiyan 3 Hypno, because unlike Ryan, I can afford a Hypno membership. Wow.
Poor
Ryan getting called out by a panelist.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I've been
Ladies
trying
and
to hold
gentlemen.
in something this whole show about Ryan because I've already dogged him a little bit.
Well, now you got to say it.
Are you guys familiar with Red Fox in Harlem Nights?
No.
He avoids wearing those fucking glasses because they make his eyes look gigantic. Ryan's eyes look the same
fuck
way.
is this, bro?
You
Look at
literally look like the white Red Fox, and trust me, he's one of my all-time favorite comedians. So while it can be insulting in some way because you do look like your eyes are bulging out of your fucking head when you're wearing those glasses, but it's actually a positive too.
So we insulting and complimenting at the same time.
Absolutely.
James up for a 10 just revealed at Marvel's DCC. Deadpool is dead. Long live Deadpool. Get your first look at Wade's daughter Ellie taking up the mantle in 2 new covers and follow her new mission in Deadpool 7.
James, I'm gonna tell you something about Deadpool. Deadpool is one of those characters that, like, honestly, I don't really care what like they do with the character because he's such a fucking wild card. So like female Deadpool, gay Deadpool. I mean, like we saw him getting pegged in the first movie, and we thought it was funny because it's Deadpool. Now you do something like that with Wolverine, it's gonna be a problem. But Deadpool is like one of those conduits. Like, sure, it may not. They might do something. They might make a gay joke with him that may not be funny to me, but like it's Deadpool. So like Deadpool is literally can do anything. Like,
but didn't they do this to Wolverine? They killed him off and replaced him with his daughter X-23. This is killing Deadpool off and having his daughter. Like, it's not a variant of Deadpool; it's his offspring.
I don't know.
The thing is though,
because it just came out. Like, that's what they're saying is that it's supposed to be like a replacement for him, not a variant of him. But I think this is not like they're not smart enough to capitalize on the success of this fucking movie. This is the comics just doing what they've been doing.
Yeah. All right, well, let's move on from this because again, I'm trying to get to the fucking topics before that hour thing drops. I got 20 minutes before that fucking messages drop. Hold on really quick. Joshua Clark, $4.99. Nothing will beat the TAS peak animated Batman. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy.
Thanks.
I agree with that. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. Adair Sota for 5. How is the court going for Gina Carano going? Any news from it yet?
They
the motion to dismiss got denied, didn't it?
Yeah, it got denied. That's the
So
only news.
now we're going to Discovery. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, she might. We go to see whether she settles or not,
Right,
and if she
right,
decides
right.
not to settle, it goes.
But
Can you
in order
imagine
for her
being
to
Gina
settle,
Carano?
Huh?
No, I was gonna say, can you imagine being Gina Carano knowing that Disney has tried everything to stop you, everything to silence you, and the motion to dismiss got denied. So imagine being Gina Carano walking into that room filled with Disney suits, right?
Oh,
knowing
man.
damn well you just got them by the balls. Now you could just smile at them as they try to offer you a settlement. It gotta feel good. You know, Drunk 3PO is gonna be right there too.
She made it seem like she knows it's a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And shouts out to Drunk 3PO for being like her rock in the midst of all of this. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people look at her and they see a fighter and they think that she's just like indestructible. But like, keep in mind, this is still a sweet young woman. Like, you listen to her talk, you're pretty surprised. She's very soft spoken and very sensitive. And so for her to go through what she went through with Disney slandering, like, we're not talking about some random bitch in the street slandering your name. This is fucking Disney. Like telling people that you ain't shit when you know it's a lie. So shouts out to him for kind of like being that North Star for her throughout this entire situation.
100%. James Opera 2. I did turn Ryan Black in one of my memes. LOL. I think I remember that meme. Lobo $1.99. God has a sense of humor with Paris right now.
Shithole. City's a shithole. Country's a shithole.
And then they tried to virtue signal on Twitter about that too, I think.
Didn't someone turn all of us black at some point?
Yeah, race swap the entire panel.
Yeah.
They couldn't race swap me though because I'm already black technically.
You race swapped yourself. What are you talking about, bro?
I know. Where are we at? Hold on. We got Rumble really quick. Lizard or Linux Lane for $1 on Rumble. Please tell Leon and Hondo that I hope they will consider switching to Pika OS, considering it is the cute bird Linux distro with a bunch of bird emojis. Penguins forever. Wow. Nice. Deepo 101 for 2 over on Rumble. Hail Hypnotic panel and chat. Let's have some fun tonight. Hell yeah, we are. We're about to roast the shit out of Suicide Squad. Lizard or Linux Lane for $1. Badger, how angry are you? Are you angry with Microsoft like me?
I'm furious.
38 years.
He's a strange one. He's a strange one.
38 years old, and he has all that gray hair. He has a stressful
39.
life.
Troglodyte.
Oh, well.
All right, let's talk about this shit before the messages drop. Ladies and gentlemen, when we first saw this picture, Badger sent it in our chat, and I did not believe it was real. I even posted on Twitter. I posted just something really simple. I think I said, I can't anymore or something like that. I think it was like, I can't do it anymore. I thought
anymore. It was a meme.
And that shit literally went viral.
This
that meme
ridiculous.
went viral. Not even that meme.
Jesus
that
Christ.
That comment went viral on Twitter. I think I have like 600,000 something. I don't know. I don't really know. And I'm like, why is this blowing up? And then I realized, because it's real. This is real. This is actually a real thing. So just for some context, I think this article showcases it. I hope. If they don't, I'll find it. But they introduced a whole bunch of pride themed skins to Suicide Squad. Now I gotta imagine, all right, that as much as I would love to believe that they want a virtue signal because that's what they want to do, I think that what they're doing is they're trying to utilize everything they've already had planned. Because when games like this, when live service games come out, they usually have 2 to 3 seasons worth of content already either made or almost made, and they just start rolling it out little by little, obviously, so they could buy them some time to make new content. I don't think there's going to be any new content coming for this game. I think this game is absolutely dead, and they know it, so they're trying to get whatever little bit of money that they possibly can from this. But this particular skin set that we're looking at right now,
I love it.
What?
It's like Jackson Pollock. Look at that. The paint everywhere. It's very artistic. Oh, it's beautiful. I hope they charge per skin too.
Queer.
Look at the heart.
Chat, can I please get a hashtag save Angry Badger, please? Chat, hashtag save. Yeah, they're already starting it. Look, I didn't have to say it. Look,
word.
I have a little bit of a theory on this.
I need more.
I have a little bit of a theory. Do you think that maybe these guys are like, fuck it, the game's dead anyway. We need all the publicity we can get. So let's do something.
Rampancy. Yeah.
Let's just get something to have people talk about it. And
You
give
might
it
be
free
right.
promotion.
I think they're gonna go.
No,
until someone stops
hold on.
them.
We're gonna ignore what Badger said about he hopes they charge individually for each of this shit, bro. I will tell you
I mean,
the
you guys
same shit.
understand
I will say the
satire,
same
then I'm
shit
saying
you I
that
said
I don't
on
actually
X.
mean that, but
There's
that's
a
all right. I
reason
don't have to
this
explain
shit is
that to you
free.
emotionally intelligent people. Yeah, I hope. Let's ramp and see this. Let's just keep making them worse and worse until it's just walking fucking rainbows. Let's just go all the way to the end.
My point is, I'm gonna say to you the same thing as on X. There's a reason this shit is free. It's the same reason it's fucking free in Fallout 76, and that's because they know these activist motherfuckers don't have jobs to be able to afford this DLC stuff, so they have to make it free.
There's another layer to that, Leon. There's another layer to that. It's not just about that the wokies don't pay for shit. It's the fact that from a PR perspective, right? You got a virtue signal like this, but then you're charging for that, right? So the wokies have started to call that rainbow capitalism, right? They start saying, "Oh, you're trying to make money off of us. You just only care during the 1 month where you could profit, blah blah blah." Right?
Which we've been saying for like a decade,
right?
but whatever.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the argument that we've been using for a while. So what they started to do, if you notice, it's not just Rocksteady. All the companies are doing this now. All the shit that they used to charge for the rainbow shit, they now give away for free because they don't want anybody to say, "Well, look, we're just trying to profit off of LGBTQ." Community or whatever. So there's a second layer to that. But yeah, you're right. The wokies absolutely don't pay for shit. And I'll just reference one thing that the chat watching probably knows. When I was finishing up the debate yesterday on Hypnocast watching Destiny and whatnot, they got to the part where they were doing the phone calls, right? The phone-ins, and all of the free phone calls, right? The people who were in the chat who weren't paid members, every single free phone call was a Destiny shill, right? Somebody who was trying to go after Andrew Wilson, and every single paid for phone call was someone going after Destiny. So I'm just saying the wokies do not pay. But anyway, continue.
I think this obviously was them trying to get attention to their game since this game is dead. They're like, let's do something.
Oh, it's not working.
No, well, I mean, it's to piss everybody off. So it's like
Yeah.
free advertising, in my opinion.
But then we cover who the actual Steam numbers, and it's still like under 500 people. Like they gave it away for free on Prime, and no one downloaded it.
Yeah, you can't make sense out of lefty logic. That's why it's failing.
Yeah.
Well, they can't escape, the mindset like that everyone has on this game at this point. So they might as well just double and triple down because whoever's playing it is going to play it even despite the nonsense. And people who don't want this game know that they didn't want this game off rip. There's nothing that's going to convince them to buy it now.
Well, that looks like a created character from like a crappy Roblox game or like a crappy WWE like creator wrestler or something like that. It doesn't even look good. Like if I was LGBTQ, I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Like it doesn't even look good at all.
20 years ago, a gay modder would have made a skin like this and uploaded it, and like 5 people would have downloaded it, and that would be the extent.
Yeah.
Like that would have been the representation.
Speaking as the DEI diversity hire that is part of this community on the channel, what the fuck is up with like the color coordination? It's really bad outfit design. The leggings don't match the lei, which doesn't match the helmet. Gays are really good at color coordinating, so they can't even get that right.
Yeah, what is this? The pinks, the rainbows, the poofiness. It's too confusing.
They couldn't make the gloves cute. What the hell?
I do find a little bit of irony in the fact that he has whatever the fuck this is, has snowflakes on the thigh, and I know that's in reference to obviously her being Mrs. Freeze and whatnot, but it's just a snowflake thing. Just takes extra irony with me. That's all.
Yeah.
Like you got LGBTQ and snowflake. Anyway, that's besides the point. I just thought that my brain went there. I don't know why. Yeah. So this shit is just stupid. Obviously, this is something that they definitely had planned for a while. I imagine. And you're right. They're very desperate. Like Suicide Squad has tried everything to garner a player base, literally everything. They gave the game away for free, right? They discounted the game majorly. They've been doing certain content updates they're offering for free, trying to get people to come back. It's not working. I think they had a week. Did they have a weekend where it was
they had a couple free. Dude, count the check marks. Look, they made her Asian for the ethnicity for no reason.
Yeah, it's got all the check marks.
Right? The chest that doesn't look like booba, right? It's all flat and muscly. They hit every single mark of where they could cheat on their homework to get a little bit of like a tax reduction. They did every single thing they could.
Yeah, I mean, even if you take the Pride costume away, the fact that it's Mrs. Freeze it's fucking ridiculous.
But when they first said it, I was like, oh, it's Nora Freeze. It's a switch. It's his wife, and he's the one in the
Yeah. Why didn't they just use the wife?
You were too thoughtful.
Because that would have still been heteronorm, but I'm a sweet summer child. Yeah.
And then they named her Victoria Frias. I'm like, wow, you guys are such geniuses.
Assholes.
Who took? How long did it take you to figure that name out?
They take such pride in doing it.
And here's my question: the same asshole that thought of this is that same asshole that thought of Claudia Cobblepot or whoever the female penguin is now, or what?
Same mind process, same mind thinking.
There's another thing here that nobody seems to be acknowledging, which is also just the disrespect to the lore, because Mr. Freeze was never part of the Suicide Squad, like at all. Mr. Freeze has never been part of this fucking team. I'm just saying.
Doesn't matter because this is not Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't care what they say. This is a trans. This is trans. That's all it is. Like
I agree.
Yeah, why not use Killer Frost? Because we would like that.
The Ice Demon from the Ninth Circle of Hell, ladies and gentlemen. Gay pronoun pack edition.
But here's my thing, right? So you're Rocksteady, right? You're Rocksteady. You and your parent company, have admitted to losing $200 million on this game, right? So you as that company then decide, I'm sure at some point you guys must have sat down, right, in suits and everything, and maybe talked about how, business, how can you get people in the game, how are we going to monetize this for XYZ amount of time without dying. And this is the strategy. Like, I don't understand how this is the strategy, right? At this point, I understand, like, we always say, oh, they're losing money. Everybody knows they're losing money, right? But at what point do we admit, like, is the strategy to lose money at this point? Because it just doesn't make sense that this would be your thing, right?
Away.
You got season. I think so too. And I'll jump on that in a second. I think that this game is only going to go, and I've said this before, it's only going to go as long as what was already pre-planned. I think they usually, like I said, usually have 3 seasons planned. I think they admitted to maybe 4, but the fact that season 2 was trans Mrs. Freeze tells you everything you need to know about where this fucking game is going. I don't even want to know. I can only imagine who season 3's character is going to be. I just. They thought. I think what they thought.
Oh, sorry, you can see that.
Well, no. What you're missing out on.
What?
There's actually a special DLC mission where trans Mrs. Freeze here tries to groom a young Damian Wayne into becoming the next Suicide Squad member.
Season 2 is it. This is it. And then Jason Schreier was saying that they're going to do like basic bitch support for the game, but this is it. No more DLC characters. They're done.
I thought there was 3 guaranteed.
Damn.
They had a roadmap.
Yeah. Then that's what saying they're not going through it.
Bro, I called it. Didn't I say a year? I said like a year.
Yeah, no. This is rampancy. This is you can't fix this.
I want an apology from every single fucking DC show that was in my comments trying to say the game is doing great. Steam numbers don't matter. Nobody cares about PC players. Yeah, I want a fucking apology.
More people defended this game than actually fucking bought and played it. It's so sad. This is why I'm more excited for things like the Thing remaster as opposed to new video games that are coming out.
Bro, honestly, you're right. There was more people that were shilling for this game online. And that's why, when Leon was like, the Wookiees don't pay for shit, it's true, because you will have more likes and retweets on something like this than you will have sales. Right. So let's say this was a paid for skin, right? And they put it out there. I mean, my tweet went crazy. I can only imagine everybody else's tweets. You'll get more likes and retweets than sales out of all those millions of likes and retweets. And the sad thing is that when they go to investors, right, they're not talking about sales to try to trick the investors into thinking this is going to be a good thing. They talk about engagement. They talk about what the discourse is right now, and they never mention a negative shit. They just say, yeah, well, XYZ thing got so and so millions of impressions. That is a good engagement. That shows that people are very interested in what we're about to do. And then they drop this, and granted, this is free, but I'm saying if it was paid for, nobody would have bought it anyway. So it doesn't matter. Like maybe 5 people. I mean, God knows there's only 500 players playing on Steam anyway. So what are we really doing? How many sales were you really trying to get from this?
Oh,
they really thought that Rocksteady's name and also Suicide Squad itself was going to sell this, and they were proven horribly wrong. And it's a shame. Rocksteady was easily like in top 5 7th generation developers. Like, back during 360 PS3, they were elite tier.
That came from the Bloomberg
Can you make
report.
It bigger?
Yeah, sorry, one sec. I'm on a different page. Yeah.
Does
so it basically says the rest of the season is going to come out. He's talking about Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. And his response is some bare bones support, definitely not as much as they'd originally planned. And then there's further ones. It's like this is what we got. They released her. Enjoy it. Enjoy non-binary Joker and Lesbiana Freeze, because that's what we got.
They essentially said, we know this game is fucked. We are cooked. So we're going to go down in a virtue signal. We're going to go down with a fucking trans Mrs. Freeze and all of the gay skins we possibly can get. We're just going to go down in a blazing rainbow.
You have to wonder if this is like something legal, like a legality issue. I don't. People don't really seem to actually challenge any of this shit, but when you do kind of guarantee people things and then you fall short, I wonder if there's like legal stipulations to it.
Well, it's not the first game to pull this kind of
Absolutely.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, got a roadmap. We're gonna follow the roadmap. No, we're gonna fucking cancel it. Anthem did that. Remember the roadmap for Anthem, and then they just fucking killed support for that game.
Oh yeah.
Marvel's Avengers ended up releasing all the shit.
No. Actually, Anthem did fulfill its roadmap. It just never went past what they originally. Because remember, when they released, they had content for like only a couple of months. That stuff came. The Cataclysm actually came. It didn't come when it was supposed to, but the Cataclysm did actually come. And then after that, that's when they cut the shit out. So
by the way, that article ended with Rocksteady said they're gonna pitch a new game that would return it to their single player roots. Good fucking luck. Good luck.
But my thing is, I'm not even gonna bother.
The problem isn't going back to your single player roots. The problem is the people that you fucking hired.
Yeah,
okay? Because there's no fucking way you can convince me that the actual founders of Rocksteady, the people who gave us the Arkham games, even the one that people claim they don't like, which is Arkham Origins, which I still don't understand that to this day, and and Arkham Knight, I still don't understand why people didn't like that game to this day. But the people who made those games, you cannot convince me that they were the ones who signed off on this fucking Victoria.
No, they're gone.
They're gone. They probably took their check and left.
They're making a Superman game with James Gunn. Like the Superman game that we heard we were getting, they took that shit and went to James Gunn for his new studio, and everyone was left, turned what was left into the Suicide Squad game, which is why they said it's set, because they horrible frame of events. But
the reason why people hate Origins is because it wasn't actually made by Rocksteady. And the reason why I hate Origins is because 4 hours into the game, it glitch saved on me and I couldn't progress the story. And then when Montreal, Warner Brothers Montreal came out, they said, yeah, we're not going to actually fix the bugs in the game because we're working on DLC. So good luck with this shit game that doesn't even work for you.
Which version did you play, though?
PS3.
Oh, I played it on Wii U.
I don't remember having no issues
on
with that
PC
game.
right now. It's really good.
Did you see this post under my post? This motherfucker said, "Wait till Reddit hears about this," and posted this picture.
Yeah, rip.
Hey, it's a Concord player.
Oh.
Yeah,
Dude,
this is the modern audience.
Yeah,
this is the modern audience.
You're staring into the face of the progressive future, folks, because it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Wait, what is this? Too bad, because there is more. Also, new Joker is asexual, which I still don't understand why that counts when that was always an option for people. Bro, what is
ugly bastards? The lot of them.
Most video game characters that were in video games were technically asexual. And apparently that was a bad thing. They were trying to push on people for a long time.
If you go back up to it, it just looks like they literally were like paintballed, like on the designs.
I have so many gay people in my comments being like, "This shit ain't for me. I don't know who the fuck this is for."
Ratio the shit
disavow,
out of this guy,
disavow, that type of
shit.
shit.
This is always the excuse. Imagine crying over an optional cosmetic. Shit.
Yep.
Imagine
Fuck
crying
off,
over a game that's about to be
robots.
dead. What's the chances this guy plays this game? 0.
What's
He
the
doesn't play it
chance
again.
that this guy is even a person and not a fucking robot masquerading as a person?
Or older than like 23 years old. Like
As
that's
a gay man, I refuse to believe that's real. This person. I'd say even gay people over this shit, bro. They're over it.
They normally have better style than this. This is really not
Yeah.
cool. This is the
But
they-them
this
style,
is-
not a gay person
This
style.
is why I cannot take the DEI stuff seriously. And every time I get into a conversation with people who shill for the DEI stuff, I ask them flat out, I'm like, are you okay? And most of them are usually somewhere in that, marginalized community, whatever bullshit they want to say. I ask them, are you okay with knowing that all these white people that are doing, this DEI stuff, because it is white people for the most part, are you okay with knowing that it's all performative, that all of it, everything is performative about it. Almost none of it is fucking real on any true level. It is all bullshit. All of it's performative, and they're doing it simply to make you think that they actually care. So that in the hopes that you spend money, which we know that's not going to happen. But still, like,
oh, but if you're against it, you're a grifter. Even though they're the real grifters, they're the ones that are doing all this bullshit that they really don't give a fuck about. They just want to feel special.
8BitEric, I don't know what your background is. What do you mind saying, or you want to say what's your background?
Like my background? What do you mean?
Ethnicity. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Hispanic, Mexican.
Okay. I thought I didn't know Mexican. I figured you were Hispanic though.
I think you just shriveled up Ryan.
We won't hold it against you.
You did.
What? He don't like Mexicans?
He don't like.
Ryan doesn't like anyone.
Yeah. If you're not white,
I thought
you ain't
were
right.
white.
No.
Where are all the white people at?
I mean, I was born in Texas, so I'm Mexican American or whatever. You know.
I want
that's not enough. That's not enough. He needs you to bleach a little bit more and put on that fucking white hood.
Okay, hold on. My dad worked for immigration for 20 years, so he kept other Mexicans out. Is that good?
Nice. Nice.
Is that good?
Well, you are technically Spanish.
The reason
so
why I bring it up is because I think it's hilarious that I don't know if you've experienced this, but probably 95% of the people who shill for DEI and call me a grifter if I don't like it are usually white people. And then I think to myself, and I'm like, this is actually pretty damn hilarious that the white person is trying to tell me, the non-white person, that I need to be okay with DEI practices because it's for the betterment of me because they know better. And I'm like, okay, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
I get the same thing like that. Or I get other Hispanics that just hate white people in general, and they're like, come on, man, you're Mexican and you're gonna side with the right-wing white male grifters. Come on.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. It's the same thought process.
Facts. Yeah, no, this shit's it's amazing to me. So yeah, in terms of Suicide Squad, man, you could give final thoughts, but I mean, for me, this shit is just retarded. I am going to seriously. I think that the day that they announced the servers closing down, that's probably going to be the fastest video I ever put out. Like I think I'll break schedule. I think I'll break my 12-3-6 schedule just to put out the video. I won't even pay Nerd Awards for editing. There won't be any
you might
intro.
want to have him make the thumbnail now.
No. There will be no intro, no outro. It's just gonna be like a 30-second video of me being. I told you
I was
so.
right. Fuck.
Yes.
I was ready to Razor Fist.
What you do is you do your own version of Hotline Bling to it.
How the fuck am I gonna do that? Just dance around with the fucking avatar? Like I can't do that shit, bro. No, I'm just gonna be a 30-second video, bro. That's all I need. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
38 seconds.
All the Hispanics in the chat who think they're brown, you're fucking stupid, man. All you Spanish and Portuguese people in the Americas, you are European, you are white, you are not brown, you are not Atrean. Okay, let's get that straight.
Pendejo. Vete pa carajo.
Oof.
Shut up, Italian.
I'm an islander, technically, then.
Oh, my God.
Hypnotic and I are from a small island that was invaded by the Spanish.
Right. They wanted our women so bad. That's what it was.
That's right. Because have you seen our women? And our food, too. They wanted our food.
Women first.
Yeah. Well.
Yo, did the countdown start? Or like, did it finish? What are we doing?
Let me check.
Alert. I'm curious. I'm so fucking curious about this. I want to know. I haven't been able to cover any of the Chris Tyson stuff because I was covering the Destiny stuff for 2 days. Which, by the way, I think on Sunday I'm going to cover the Moist Critical Sneeko debate because wow, that one was interesting.
Didn't Moist Critical get? First of all, why the fuck would you name yourself that? But
he got called the fuck out.
Did he get destroyed? Really?
He didn't get destroyed necessarily. I mean, he did. But okay, so Moist did get destroyed, but Sneeko was essentially advocating for sleeping with under 18 girls too. So it's kind of like both of them made themselves look bad. But yo, Moist, did I retweet this one? There was somebody who said something perfectly.
Some ordinary gamers called out Sneeko for not being called out. He was like, "Hey, you're gonna call out Charlie, but you won't call out the other guy for some other bullshit." It was Muda.
Yeah.
I just posted it. They delayed the reveal by an hour, which
Oh my god.
to me, it looks like they're just trying to get more
Grifters.
people to come on.
Grifters. I never get to call anybody that. Now I'm fucking grifters.
It's
God.
a griftopia.
Yeah,
I can't
so
blame them though. If they
hour
really
and a
got that
half
much
now.
information.
Damn, it's
That's
so
all right.
it's so peaceful in here without just interrupting each other because it's only like 7 people in here.
Atreus, what the fuck's up with your light, man? What is that?
He's playing something.
No,
Or
it's
it's
my,
just
it's my
lightning.
Yo, you know what's
Actually,
crazy?
like
I was watching FNT the other day, and by the other day I mean yesterday, and I was noticing that they were interrupting each other like crazy. And the entire time I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what? This is actually kind of nice watching this and not having a angry black man constantly reminding you how you're just interrupting non-fucking stop and just letting the conversation flow freely. And
That's
sometimes it gets-
conversation to you?
Sometimes it gets
2
a little
niggas
chaotic.
talking?
Sometimes
3
it
niggas
gets a
talking
little
at the
chaotic,
same
like
time
we're
is
doing right
conversation
now.
to
See,
you?
he's angry.
Hey, Atreus, stop
He's
interrupting him, man.
interrupting. This is
Stop
this is
interrupting him,
crazy.
man.
It's almost as if it's not
Atreus, smart individuals can talk over each other and maintain multiple conversations at once. I'm just saying that's that white people IQ right there.
No,
Fact.
hey, motherfucker, it's no. It's not the actual talking that's I can talk through somebody trying to interrupt me. It's the trying to listen to the motherfucking conversation that's fucking aggravating.
Plus,
Clean the
it's
cotton
not
out your
listener,
ears, bro.
Plus, it's not listener friendly for the people that are trying to listen in.
Thank you.
Well, ideally, you think you would get used to streaming with each other and know when someone wants to talk, and then decide, maybe what they're trying to say is more important, and wait, and then like that normally is what happens on stream.
Well, it's because there's more dominant personalities than others. That's why.
Yes,
So-
that too.
Excuse me, the wokies call that powerful personalities.
I'm calling it dominant. Fuck the wokies. I don't give a shit.
I'm not sure which one is worse, dominant or
They don't
powerful.
pay for anything. Dominant's better.
Dominant,
100%. Yeah. No, but I agree. I agree. All right. I guess we'll go to next topic. Any final thoughts on Suicide Squad from you guys?
It's gonna match its namesake and be dead by this time next year.
Yeah, I think it's fair to
I
say
think
it
even
did,
sooner than that.
it did yeet itself essentially.
Yeah, fitting end to one of the main games that brought most people's awareness of Sweet Baby Inc.
Mhm.
You gotta
Yep.
imagine, dude. You're fucking right. Yeah. Now you just said. I was gonna say. No, you're right. Wow.
Well, because some
Suicide
people sort
Squad-
of knew about Alan Wake too, because Az said some shit, but Suicide Squad's the one that made
Yep.
most people.
Well, because the game was so bad that people
Yeah.
had to find an answer as to why
Yeah.
it was so bad.
Yep.
And then when people started digging, not only did they find out about Sweet Baby Inc., they found out about other shit too. But SBI obviously was the biggest one. But yeah, you're right. And SBI, I'm sorry, Suicide Squad was the first game that was on SBI Detected. It was on that list, the first
Yeah.
game. So yeah, you're right. This fucking game is going to go down in history as the domino effect of Gamergate 2.0,
Yep.
which is
Oh, yeah.
wild, considering
it'll
how
be a footnote
terrible
for
it
sure.
was. Yeah, that's amazing. Holy shit. All right, I guess fuck Suicide Squad. Let's move on to. Let me make a marker here for Nerd Wars so he doesn't yell at me really quick.
Timestamp. Yay.
Yeah, Ryan, you
Let
want to write
us-
that down with a pencil and paper?
Yeah.
No, I can't cut these.
If Ryan actually used
stream
StreamYards, all he had to do is press the B key, but instead he rather write the fucking timestamp down.
I'm not allowed to cut sections of this show out.
Right, Ryan would be like, I'm
Hypno
gonna mark
does
that
it.
down for 47 minutes and 12
yeah.
seconds.
Got a feather
yeah.
and a fucking thing of ink. Very
Whenever
funny.
Ryan doesn't know what he wants to say, he goes, and yeah.
And
And yeah.
and
Like, okay.
fuck you.
All right, let's talk about Ubisoft's Star Wars Outlaws. Now, I don't know if you guys saw that 10-minute trailer that came out recently, but I honestly wasn't going to react to it in a video because I did a video on Outlaws. And I was like, you know what? Let me just see a little bit. It can't be that bad, right? Like, it can't be. It's a AAA game. Ubisoft, a lot of money. Can't be that bad. It's that bad. I don't know if you guys feel that way. You can disagree with me if you want, but it is that bad in my opinion. This game is fucking horrendous. I can't even imagine that they're charging AAA price for that. I have seen better lip syncing in Japanese fucking movies that have gone English than I've seen in this game. And I'm not even kidding. It's right in the beginning of the trailer. I'm gonna pull up the trailer. You guys can give your thoughts. Have you seen the trailer from
It looks
IGN?
like a badly written Battlefront.
I did a
They
video.
took Battlefront, the basic code, and then tried to make it a single player game. Even like their mounts, all of it looks like. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
So
Also
this is why Ubisoft don't make anything new anymore. They just make another Assassin's Creed game.
Well, it
or
looks like they
another
tried to
Far
steal a
Cry
lot of.
game.
Looks like they tried to steal a little bit of Uncharted on this too, and
Just like
couple other
soulless.
things.
She looks like a lame female Han Solo with a modern chin
So,
that they give
It's
everyone.
Ma'am.
Really?
Yeah,
Ma'am Solo.
exactly.
At that
There's
point,
two
though,
things.
if they want to do this whole replacing people, why didn't they just make it Han Solo's daughter? That would have, you know what I mean? They
Well,
should've
really
just
quick,
fucking did
really
that.
That would
quick.
be
There's
too on the nose.
Kylo.
there's two things that are wrong with this entire trailer that
Oh, man.
I want the chat to really pay attention to. I mean, there's a bunch of things, but two things really stood out to me that weren't like nitpicky. They were just so obvious, right?
Yeah.
Number
This
one,
would fucking kill her, by the way. This would kill everyone
What?
around it. It's a thermal
the bomb.
detonator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which again, you
Which,
can watch
funny
that thermal
enough, that's-
detonator. It looks like PS2
Yeah.
graphics. It's fucking terrible.
And that
Yeah.
area in the video is the most replayed video.
Oh, and
area
they
of
tried
the
to
video,
say
too.
that autoplay
That's
wasn't
funny.
putting it at HD and that's
Yeah.
why it looks like shit. No.
Yeah. they
Okay,
were.
well,
No.
I'm on HD.
Exactly.
So for anybody who needs confirmation, I'm on HD. But no, so two things I want people to pay attention to. Number one, the voice acting for the protagonist, whoever the girl is that does it, it is fucking terrible. Okay, this is bringing me back to Resident Evil 1 vibes. I'm talking about
Yeah.
original Resident
Aw,
Evil 1.
man.
It is
Yeah.
that-
The difference. No, Resident Evil 1 is charming.
Yeah.
yeah, no, you're right. This is
And
not
the chick
charming
is
at
cute
all.
too. And they ugged her up. Like it's
The voice
same
acting
thing they
is
always do.
bad. They didn't coach her. I don't. Is this her first outing as a voice actress? I don't really know, but it's fucking
She's
terrible.
done acting,
Somebody-
but I think this might be the first game.
that's what I'm saying. Voice
Yeah.
voice acting.
Yeah,
Has
it's
she ever?
different than I think this is her first.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because it's bad. You'll see, you'll hear it. And number two, the lip sync / graphics, but especially the lip syncing,
Yep.
is off. Like you would think this was a Japanese fucking game being translated into English or something. This is terrible. I'm telling you, it's bad.
Mhm.
And you don't even have to be nitpicky to look at it. It's in your face. Anyway, I'm gonna play this trailer. Any thoughts before I play the trailer? But I don't want to interrupt. it that
Just
much.
that this game is YouTube like engagement gold because my video on this blew the fuck up earlier
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
Mine flopped. So there's that.
If you look at a lot of stuff before this, you could see that it almost looks like they picked scripted only events to showcase.
And not
which
even
was-
for
scripted
sure.
only.
Yeah, which like where it's cutscene heavy, it's on rails. It's like a path where they didn't stray too far off to showcase how open world it could be.
Yeah.
A lot of the animations, like the explosion effects, look horrible. The hit detection looks bad. You can see there's a part where they end up shooting like a thing that explodes, and the character's actually closer to the explosion than the enemy is. There's a lot of stuff on here that I dissected, and I was just like, yeah, this looks terrible. She looks like
All
she
right.
has Bell's palsy when she's talking.
Yeah. Well, let's break it down as we're playing it. All right. I'm gonna try not to interrupt.
This month's IGN First is Star Wars Outlaws. We'll be diving deep into Massive Entertainment's open world adventure into a galaxy far, far away throughout July, with new behind-the-scenes looks and
Oh
features.
God,
We've
it's
already
so
explored how
empty.
Massive brought
What
the
a
cinematic
boring
spectacle.
fucking game. It's
It
so
is.
empty. Like, what?
Oh
Who
my
the
god, it's
who the fuck
Starfield.
wants to traverse that?
Why
You know,
was it
I-
leaving tire tracks when it was fucking floating?
These explosion effects are literally PS2.
Bad.
I'm
Yeah.
not even kidding. PS2.
Yeah.
PlayStation 2 effects, and I'm not being nitpicky, bro. This shit is garbage. Look at that. Anyway, just let it play.
She
Let it
journeys
play.
from the sand to the stars. Enjoy.
So fun.
Look at the lip syncing. Just wait. Just wait. But his graphics are fucking terrible.
She runs like she has a stick up her ass.
No, this is what you call the DEI run, where the female has to run like a man. That's what it is. All right, here we go. Watch the
Hey.
lip syncing.
I heard you could put a turret on my ship. I'm sorry.
She said she'll put a turret anywhere if you give her a tooth.
Female robot.
The intrusion, but I sensed you needed an interpreter.
Oh, thanks, but I'm not giving her a tooth.
Jesus,
Oh
those
my
facial
God.
animations. is garbage.
Oh, by the way, one thing I caught, I've never heard a Jawa be referred to as a female. I've never seen a female Jawa in Star Wars ever. I don't know if that's just me.
Badger, lore check.
I mean, There are female there are female
They're female
Jawas, but
badgers.
they're female badgers too. It's the pronoun badger. No, they're female Jawas, obviously. Otherwise, how would they fucking procreate? But yeah, they don't normally make a big deal. Jawas are just Jawas. I mean, they
Yeah.
exist, but to highlight it would be something they obviously tried to do. Yeah,
Bro,
Yeah.
this shit is rough. And you know what's crazy? You describing it as Bell's palsy is actually pretty fucking accurate.
Tooth.
The voice acting is so bad from her. I don't
No,
know.
not your tooth. A sarlacc tooth. One from its second
Oh.
mouth.
Second mouth. Oh,
Oh my God.
you won't take credits?
She didn't even say the word credit.
She says if you won't pay for breakfast, you can eat sand for free. A Jawa proverb.
No, I get it. I'll get the tooth.
This is something
But
I
that turret
genuinely
better
do
be
expect from a PS2 game.
It looks like it. It does. I'm
You
telling
know what? You know what?
Maybe early PS3.
I was about to say you can do that early era PS3.
I think that a lot of people are recognizing more and more that one, obviously, there's a lack of talent when it comes to making these games. But the second issue being the reality that the consoles aren't nearly as powerful as they sold us on. Even on the new PS5 boxes, they took off like the 8K option. They really hyped people up. And said that these consoles are powerful, and they're powerful if they're playing PS4 games. It soups them up nicely, PS4, Xbox One, but they're not nearly as powerful. These assholes, and honestly, while I think I enjoyed Starfield, the exploration experience is also very mediocre, and they're trying to make
requirements.
They're making these massive fucking games on hardware that is incapable of really flushing out these worlds. Like this,
It's so
this
big,
world is
it has to fail.
And you know what? You know what's so
I wanna
funny
be
is for a showcase, they decided to pick the planet that's literally a fucking desert with nothing on it.
Yeah, terrible idea.
Probably it's the easiest to render because
Yeah, that's what I'm
in a
saying. They
desert
picked-
planet.
They picked the one that has nothing on
It's
it.
the only planet they have for whatever
I
reason.
feel like Cassie's argument though is kind of an invalid argument because adults play on PC. So
I
Play
wish,
the sound,
man.
play the goddamn
There's, bruh, the most people that hate me in regards to like console gremlins, bro, people are men, grown ass men in 35 to 60-year-old range. These are the fucking cunts, particularly on PlayStation 5, that hate my fucking guts and are deep in the console gremlin war. It's hilarious.
Well, there are like 120, 130 million Steam users, and I'm sure there's probably as many users with console games, whether they're
no, there's not
PlayStation or-
actually. Ryan, I've broken down the numbers before on a video, whatnot. There is about 130 give or take million Steam users to it's about 80 million on Xbox that play online. Now that does not include using Game Pass, and I think PlayStation, if I remember right, has like 105 million or something like that. I have to look at the numbers again, but basically Steam has a notable chunk more.
The thing with Steam is that PC gamers, they do whatever the fuck they want. They'll have a Steam account, but a lot of them are playing, are emulating games from decades ago. Like being a PC gamer, you can count like Steam accounts, but they're the least likely to be active because PC gamers are off doing a billion other things because there's complete total freedom in that experience. Whereas if you have a PS5, likely your users are going to be more active per capita because you don't really have, it's not like you could be like, hey, I'm going to go play all of these fucking millions of emulators that are available to me. No, that's not a thing on the PS5, for example. It's a thing on PC. You just have so many more avenues. Whereas the PS5 gamers are more intending to get the next experience as opposed to going in other directions.
I just looked it back up and found it real quick. So it's 132 million active monthly users on Steam. PS Online has 180 million active users, 118 million active users. That is split between PS4 and PS5. It counts both. So there's no way to and PlayStation has recently come out and said something along the lines like over half their player base is still using their PS4 or something to that effect. So you could really slash that 118 million monthly user number for Sony in roughly in half, give or take, maybe knock it down 25% to talk about PS5. So you got a noticeable chunk difference between Steam and PlayStation 5.
To me, as someone that owns PS5 and It's very disappointing. There's no
You
real
own 2
reason.
of them 'cause you're
There's
retarded.
yes, absolutely.
All fucking gay. PC
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Master Race is just as gay as console. How about we all just play the fucking shit we like and shut the fuck up? It would be great.
But
I would
here's the
love
thing:
that.
there's no real reason to upgrade to a PS5 yet. It's sad to say they sold gamers on a massive lie. The same with Xbox. There's really no real reason to upgrade to next gen. It's been such a dull, boring generation overall.
A lot of people are going from PS4 to PC
Yeah, that is true too.
because it's actually just the better way to go.
This looks like an early PS4 game with really bad animation that's reminiscent of the PS2 era. But they made it really massive, so they had to downgrade in almost every avenue that really makes this world come to life. It's lifeless. It looks like complete utter shit.
I will.
Well, how much of that is the PS5 though, and how much of that is the fact that it's a fucking Star Wars game made by Ubisoft?
I will say
It's both, no doubt.
Number one, I think it's the audacity of IGN to try to sell Star Wars merch on this fucking trailer that's getting ratioed. I think it's hilarious. They constantly have t-shirts popping up on the bottom left here. Sure. Number two, also,
It sounds like you're trying to talk to us with a dick in your mouth. I don't know if anybody
you know
How
why?
do you know that,
I
Atreus?
played with my audio settings because people were complaining about the debate audio, and it probably made it sound weird now. That's probably why. Let me see.
I mean, it sounds better now.
You
but
seem
just a
good
moment ago.
now. It just didn't seem like you were talking directly into the mic.
Because I
Just
wasn't.
her?
I was looking
Yeah.
at the screen. That's why.
Yeah.
But apparently equivalent. That's Atreus. That's equivalent to having a dick in your mouth. He must have experience. So
Yeah.
you have also the audacity of the fact that they weren't lying when they said that because the excuse for making her ugly, right? Even though they won't call her ugly, the excuse was, oh, well, it's a lot harder to draw and animate female faces compared to male faces. Remember that excuse they were throwing around?
Fucking
And
hilarious.
now after I see their animation, and now after I see their lip syncing, they're not lying. I think they actually don't have the skill to do it. I think they fucking suck. And it would make sense considering that most of them are probably DEI hires being hired to do this shit. So it actually all kind of makes sense. You know, when you see the product, it'd be one thing if you saw like fluid animation. Damn, this actually looks good aside from the fact she's ugly. But no, bro, this shit looks like a fucking retard made it and created another retard inside of the game. It looks like that.
It's so bad that one of the Jawas to the far right is actually floating.
I thought you would have liked that though, because it's on the far right.
I just
It is
noticed
floating.
that.
Yeah, right here. Right here.
No-
Bro, this game is
noticing
fucked.
noticing is very dangerous, 8BitEric. I advise you not to notice.
Let's finish this. Well, I'm not gonna finish it, but let's keep playing it. I'm curious.
You have a deal? How exciting. You know, this reminds me of my time negotiating with the Trade Federal.
Hey, MD, you know where I can get a
Literally
Sarlacc
walks like a man,
tooth?
Sarlacc. And you need to find its pit.
This bitch is walking like she's swinging an 8-incher. Like, it's crazy.
Honestly,
Why
the
is she
way that
walking?
she's moving her arms just makes it feel robotic. Like there's nobody actually doing, in the suit, the mocap suit, actually walking around. It just feels like they just half-assed it without mocap.
I guess. I just think I think they genuinely are lacking the skill. I fully
Oh,
believe
yeah.
them now. Next time they say
Laziness.
that, I will believe them. Because before I was like, no, you guys are lying. You're just making up excuses for wanting to make the character ugly. But no, like the Eastern developers, they got you easily destroyed. Not even close.
I'd start in the Dune Sea.
This shit looks fucking boring. This part right here.
What is that?
I guarantee you, like, the shame is that maybe if this was at least like a game, like a linear game, it would at least look better overall.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. Like, we're seeing speeder action, but they're not going out of their way to like showcase the open world. It's just literally a straight line. And
Well, this is
like,
supposed to get you excited, right? You're supposed to be
Yeah.
excited about being able to ride around a speeder in the fucking sand. Just literally, that's
like
it.
how do we even know if we go over to the left over there, if they even have anything worth the damn to look at? You know what I mean? Like how much?
Well,
how
I'm
much
pretty
is
sure
done?
we can just tell by the rest of this game that they will not have anything worth a damn to look at in any of the other optional directions.
It would be one thing if when you're riding around, let's say she's trying to do the mission right now, right? Let's say during a mission you're riding around because it's supposed to be open world or whatever, and as you're riding around, you saw that sandworm pop out on the left. Well, what happens if you drive to the left, will the sandworm attack you and thus create
Yeah.
this like event where you got to fight off? You know what I mean? Like it's just a random event would have made it a little bit more exciting, other than hey, let's
Yeah.
drive around the fucking desert and get to our destination. You know, it just seems odd.
What's genuinely sad is that when I was playing the OG Red Dead Redemption, I remembered where all the areas were after playing it for so long. Despite it being like, there's no reason why this is lifeless as fuck. No one's going to remember where everything is in this game because there is nothing. There's no landmarks. There's nothing even remotely interesting. Like Red Dead Redemption back on PS3 and 360 was way more masterfully crafted than this fucking bland pile of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is crazy shit. Let me keep going.
Anyone else looking for a tooth won't be coming alone.
Tatooine also doesn't have fucking sandworms like that. Other planets do, but not Tatooine.
See, why can't you get attacked by like they showcased whatever the fuck was in the sky, the shadows and everything? Why not just show a little event where you can get attacked by those things? I don't know. Just make it interesting.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
seems a
to be
little
fair,
bit like
this is scripted and we haven't seen the open map.
Yeah.
If they follow the rule of 30, where every 30 seconds, and no matter what direction you run, you come across something like The Witcher does or other games, then maybe it'll be something. But if they're even just copy paste, then it'll still be shit.
I guess.
Yeah, I think this is all prepped for just the showcase.
So many people have played Elden Ring at this point. They're gonna really notice who is good at what they do and who is truly shit at what they do, especially when it comes to open world games.
See, look,
Bro,
they
even his
tease
crouch
a lot of
range
stuff.
is rough.
They tease a lot of stuff too. Like right here, they're teasing some stealth, but then they automatically just skip over it. Like they literally fast forward through parts. Watch.
Tell me you see this.
Yeah.
Tell me you see this.
I see no textures. That's what I see.
No textures, bro.
Hey,
my God.
According to Ubisoft, it's because we don't have our settings on HD to showcase it optimally.
Looks like they don't got their settings on max. They need to figure that shit out. Because what is going on here, bro? This is just like, look at this.
It's a simple comparison between those boxes and those rocks. Those rocks look textured on the far left, and those boxes do not look textured at all. So the idea that Ubisoft is saying, well, it's a problem on your end, brother, is complete bullshit.
Someone in the chat reminded me this is shitty Disney Star Wars. There's where they made the crate dragons, which never did this. They made them into fucking sandworms that go under the sand. So okay, that's what that was.
I mean, I usually you see the opposite, right? So like usually farther away textures are a little bit muddied to save, RAM and whatnot. But this is up close and personal. You should be fully detailed. Like this rock, like this looks good over here.
It's probably going to have a lot of texture drop in, drop out, like they all do.
Yeah.
Sound lag,
fucking
cinematic
Ubisoft,
fuck
man.
up.
It's a dead
Yep.
Sarlacc.
Frame rate
That's a
drop.
Ubisoft thing.
Yeah.
Down there.
That right there is fucking Battlefront like code. Of their...
It is. It is.
I
See,
don't
like
know, man.
they're teasing the stealth aspect, and then they're just gonna like.
Trash. As trash as EA is, as often as they try to be, like I feel like their development and their visuals are at least better than this by a
Oh my
lot.
God! Did you see that?
That's one math
Wait.
down.
And again, I'm not being nitpicky, bro. This is genuinely jarring. What was that?
Okay, that's one math down. You good, buddy?
A game that's lack a lot of detail just to have an open universe. Sadly,
I like how inside the Sarlacc.
Oh my God! Look at those textures.
Leathery.
Loading screen.
Fucking hell, dude. Yeah, this just when I was watching this looked terrible. Ugh.
EA Battlefront.
How is this a
the
AAA
original
game?
Was so much better looking than this tripe.
Compare this game to Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what are we doing? Well, why are we even in the same conversation? at
Dude,
this
everyone regards EA as shit, but when look at some of their games and then look at this, it's like you can't sit here and be like EA is the worst thing ever, and then look at Jedi Fallen Order or even the Battlefront games and then compare it to this.
I'm surprised they didn't call this game a quad A game. They called Skull and Bones a quad A game. This shit.
Good God.
They should have called this shit a
Skull
quad
and
A
Bones
game.
was
We could roast them.
trash.
That's another game that's going to be dead in probably another year or so.
As a matter of fact, speaking of Skull and Bones, it looks like they just used the same character engine to make her.
Probably. They all utilize the same shit. It's
Another
an easy way for them
reason
to save money.
It's another reason Ubisoft has to die. I mean, when you make EA look good, you know you fucked up.
Nah, I reject that premise. EA has been on their shit the last few years.
To confirm that it works.
Okay, well,
I like how they're trying to show off the lighting as if you can actually see the ceiling with the lighting. It just looks fucking muddy. You know what I mean? It's not like you're in a game where, you know, a detective game or something. You can actually see the fucking light funnel. Like it's just muddy. Like you can't see anything.
keep an eye on that.
This is what I've always wanted to do in a Star Wars game: is go inside of a dead Sarlacc and get a fucking tooth.
Did they really try to blame this on people not putting HD?
Yeah.
Or
Ooh,
did
they-
fans do that?
They
that's what one of them said.
IGN. If you go in the posted comments of that video, IGN posted a comment literally saying it right there.
This motherfucker, we've noticed this video isn't airing at optimal quality by default. Please make sure to adjust your video. Yes, it is. I'm at 1080p by default. What the fuck? Is that the maximum you
I
can
watched
go?
it at 1440p.
All right,
it
all right.
doesn't
Let's
look any
give
better.
him 4K. Let's give him 4K, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's give him
It looks
4K.
fucking same.
Let's give him 4K. Hold on.
The assets are
Matter of
still
fact, they made it
terrible.
look more pixelated to me.
It
I
looks
think.
worse in 4K.
Well, we can't see it in 4K. So.
Turn Indiana Jones there for a second.
Yeah, a little Uncharted Indiana Jones.
Bro, that is coping and seething to the max. Can you
Bad
imagine that?
assets are bad assets, and this game is just full of them.
Yeah. We've noticed that the game looks like shit, and we need to shill for the company that gave us this free review copy. So we're
Jesus,
gonna
I
tell
can-
you it's the video.
Like for example, I
can-
played. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, look at that.
I
look at
can
that.
see the fucking pixels.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I will say StreamYard is also bad at being able to show like videos. That's why I eventually switched from using StreamYard to just using OBS when I wanted to watch actual live events for gaming because better quality overall. But
Yeah, but it's hard to do that with a panel.
yes,
And we're
completely
coming up.
agree.
We're about to come up to the best part in the whole fucking gameplay
Oh, I'm
showcase.
excited. I'm
But
excited.
it really doesn't look good. I've watched it on my own at 1440p. It looks terrible. Matter of fact, the higher resolution, it exposes the bad assets even more.
That flashlight in this game sucks. It just makes everything foggy. in
It's
front of me.
really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look how
Like,
foggy it is.
It makes everything look very hazy. It's a little bit too overdone, and I
What
don't
is
know if
this?
there's a way to lower that. But I mean, it's bad.
Is
Bad.
Star Wars or Silent Hill? Where's all this fog coming
No, it's trying to be a little bit of like fucking Tomb Raider, and
Uncharted.
what do you call it? Uncharted.
Yeah.
With a mix of
Stinking there.
yeah,
She's in a
it's
dead
trying to be a
fucking
mix
body.
of a little bit of everything. It's Ubisoft, man. They're very formulaic. If you think you're gonna go into this game and not see the typical Ubisoft open world shit, I think you're out of your mind. It's
Yeah.
all gonna follow the same fucking thing. Although was it this game they said that they weren't going to do the typical Ubisoft tower thing or something,
Ubisoft says a lot of things.
and then they ended up doing it anyway. Yeah, I know.
Like the issue
Look
with
at that
these
water, bro.
games-
That water's rippling so damn fast, bro. You think she was stomping on that shit? Look.
There will be transmitter towers
Finally.
that you have to
Wow.
fucking synchronize in the open world.
need this
I
Oh,
almost
yeah.
guarantee it.
Yep.
There's like no actual frames in the actual water splashing, so it looks so fucking fake.
It's terrible.
It almost looks like Jello.
Yeah.
Hurry, please.
Oh,
I mean,
here's the best part.
props to them. They figured out a way to make a video game somewhat functional with a full team of DEI hires. It may
Yeah.
not be the prettiest thing. It may not be the most logical thing, but at least they did it.
So
You know,
that this-
hopefully it's cheaper. Probably not, but
This
still.
part that you're about to see, if you look at the timeline on the video, this is the most replayed part in the entire video. So you see how it spikes?
Did she get blown up or something?
Oh, this
Yeah.
shitty like
This is the
shootout
most
stuff.
replayed part.
Oh, let me see. All right, hold on.
Yeah. What should be the funnest part, right? The
We're watching
gun
this
play.
at 4K.
Here we go.
Got him, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Bro.
Look how
vaporized.
shitty that explosion is. The screen literally glitches from that
Oh
explosion.
my god.
Bro, that explosion was in 10 FPS, bro. What was that? Wait a second.
And look at her animation.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
no. Hypno, pause this part and do it and just go frame by frame and look at her face. Her model is a fucking PS2 at best model.
Yeah. Well, you could slow down the playback speed right there.
Yeah, you
Go to
could.
like point 50.
How the fuck you do this shit? I don't know. I don't know how you
gear?
do
The
this.
gear?
little settings wheel.
The gear,
Settings cog.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Playback speed.
speed. Go to like point.
There you go.
Yeah. Dude, this looks like San Andreas had better fire explosion effects than this.
No, no.
Fuck me, is that a portal to another?
How did I pause on
another?
that?
Is that a portal to another Ubisoft dimension?
No,
What the fuck
Deadpool
is
and Wolverine
that?
are gonna come out of there.
Dude,
and
that
save
is the
this
Doctor
shitty game.
Strange shit.
Oh my god, dude. Holy
Yo,
shit.
Nerd Wars has to clip this shit. Oh my god.
It gets
Oh
better,
my
dude. Just wait till her
God,
model
bro.
fully appears. It is so bad.
Where did she
That's how
go?
you know that's how you know it's bad, because that was first try. That wasn't even that means there's multiple bad frames in this. Holy shit. Let me keep going. So she come back?
Yeah.
Okay, she came back. So she disappeared for a second,
What?
came back. This is rough, bro.
Random
What
light
is-
that just comes up. Look.
No, her legs would be gone. She'd be vaporized.
Why like an ego?
Look.
Oh,
Look
that
look
is
at that
scary.
right there.
That
She's
is
fucking
scary.
MC Escher painting in the Screamer or whatever.
That thermal detonator was trying
I'm
to
almost-
save us from playing this shithole game.
Absolutely, man.
I am almost positive I saw that face in PTSD radio, bro.
It's a DEI thermal detonator.
That is horror, bro.
The funniest thing is that stupid little horn that plays too right before the explosion.
Well, she had a shield. She had a matriarchy shield, you see, and the power of her modernity saved
Look
her.
at the
yes.
way her hair doesn't flow. Like it's just like rigidly jutting. Like
Dude, that's so bad. And look at the explosion smoke now.
Well,
Like,
if she survived miraculously, how the fuck does her pet survive that explosion?
and then here's
Well,
the
we
other
can't
thing.
show animal violence.
The mountain doesn't crumble either.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
but
just some
somehow
rock.
explodes. Yeah, like rocks blow up in midair.
She used the thread.
And it shouldn't even have a running
Yamato
start.
85 says this game will be nominated for the Game Awards. He's not fucking wrong.
It will be. Bro, that is crazy. She literally disappears for a second.
Hey,
that is
Ubisoft has two front runners, right? Assassin's Creed and this for the Game Awards.
Remember in Return of the Jedi when Leia has the thermal detonator and everyone's fucking terrified because if it goes off, it'll kill everyone in the room, and this is just
Yep.
like 2 feet of fucking weight. Yeah.
This is pathetic, man. It really is. Like, all jokes aside, we're talking about a AAA studio that's been around forever, right? They got all the money in the world to do this, and this is what you do. Like, this is what you create. I really, I don't know.
They
I
think
don't
it's
know.
good. It's like the shit from Acolyte where they were
How?
so
You're
happy
literally
with the
going
lightsaber
backwards.
fights.
Bro, stop. I've seen better animations in Black Flag, like Assassin's Creed. Black
Hey, I
Flag.
like that one.
Black Flag's good.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's an older
Yeah, I
game.
know.
Yeah,
I think what
it's
you're
older
not
graphics.
getting here is that there's a job and they don't know the standard of what
Yeah.
they're
Mhm.
being held to, and so
Exactly.
they think they're doing an awesome job. And
You're right.
And it's just it's disgusting what we're seeing.
Well, but so after the trailer came out, did you see what IGN said after that? Or not IGN, Ubisoft, I mean?
No, they
No,
coping too.
after 10 minutes of footage and it being rejected by the internet, they came out in a statement and they said something along the lines of, we have more footage to show off, and we're sure that you guys will really enjoy this game. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, if you ain't fucking sold us on these 10 minutes, what do you think more footage is gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
And
is
they're
your
using
best
this.
foot
They're
forward.
using the excuse that it's still in a lot of development phase, even though this game is supposed to come out in
I
less than 3
believe
weeks.
that with the floating fucking jaw. I guess that was an aftermarket thermal detonator. They started to lose their potency.
But this game's supposed to come out like on the 17th, right? Like that's
soon.
worrisome.
Yeah,
it's very yes, quite
And
worrisome.
keep in mind, according to the investors call, these
Positive.
two games they're banking on. They're banking on these two games.
Oh.
If these two games do not succeed, Ubisoft is royally fucked. So they
Good.
need one. They need one of these to be a banger. Either Outlaws or Assassin's Creed Shadows has to be a banger.
And what
They're
it's
not gonna
looking
get either.
what it's looking like, it looks like Outlaws is going to look shitty but have okay mechanics, and Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to look good but have shit DEI in
And
it.
possibly some sort of
Eric, you said
international
the game comes on
lawsuit from the
15th.
fucking
Yeah.
nation
Come out
of
on the 15th?
Japan.
Does it come out on the 15th or does it come out on the 12th? Because remember, if you pay $120, you get to play it.
I think this
and
is on the 17th. This is the 17th.
17th. Okay, so it really
Yeah.
it comes out the 14th, and if you don't pay $120, you're playing it late.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget.
Let
Bro,
me.
this will be on Game Pass real fucking soon.
Oh yeah, let's continue. I can see why that's the most played part, by the way.
Yeah.
And mysterious.
She's unfazed, bro. Unfazed.
fucking spanner as her hair tie.
Hey, come back here. That's my tooth.
That's my tooth, bro. Get a new voice actress. What the
Atreus, you've
fuck?
got representation in this game.
Dodge left, dodge right.
You
Yeah,
like how,
those
you
are
like how they skip that part? They skip the part where you get to chase this man. In
Yeah.
open,
the actual
open
gameplay.
desert. Yeah, they're like, you know what? This is not really that fun to look at. Let's just skip this part again.
Yeah, the only part we have the speeders when you're doing nothing. Now they're gonna tease a little bit more stealth here, and you're gonna see shitty explosions, and
got the music going.
All right, Nix, go get him.
So now it's Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Hell yeah, stunning and brave, baby.
Yeah, no, that's actually more Watch Dogs. What they're doing.
What we're seeing is definitely Watch Dogs right now.
I could just say from the the fucking Watch Dogs code. That's funny.
All
I know.
this for a
So
shit.
check,
What was that?
check this
Is that
part
like
out.
no recoil?
Yeah, and you can see she keeps switching to different types on her blaster.
Yeah.
That
I need to see that again. Hold on. Where is that at? Let's go back.
Right there.
Let's go back.
And you watch the explosion stuff here in a minute.
Not a goddamn recoil in sight.
All this for a tooth.
What?
Oh, look at that lag.
What?
Check this explosion out right here, man.
This
So-
girl. Wait. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm so sorry. This girl
Yeah.
just fucking shot with one hand. She just held it over. No recoil whatsoever. Hold on. Give me a second. Bro, why would you ever get out of the cover then? You just spam your fucking gun from under cover. You would never get hurt if you got no recoil and perfect accuracy doing that. I don't know. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Eric? I'm sorry.
So this upcoming part, pay attention to how close Kay is, the protagonist,
Yeah.
compared to the enemy that gets hurt. Watch this part.
Okay.
They're headed for us.
Like the hit detection on the
I should get out
explosion
of
was
here.
like way the fuck off.
She was arguably
Yeah.
just as close to that fucking explosion as they were.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
did he fly and she just ate it?
Toxicity. He was patriarchy. That's why he died.
She just one shot him in the shoulder.
Then they just fall straight down.
Look at this bigoted human killing aliens and robots.
Bro, this is a DEI like hires wet dream. Like
Just
you
killing
could
a
just
bunch of men.
create, yeah, you could create a girl just running around ugly as shit, just blowing up all kinds of dudes and robot dudes and creature dudes. As long as they're dudes, just blowing them all up.
Yep.
And doing it
Not
with
the type
such
of blowing
ease.
we wanted.
Yeah, doing it with such ease, no worries in sight. This is a DEI person's wet dream, bro.
Space racism.
Gotta love those fucking explosions.
We're going loud. Oh!
One-handed slide shooting. Watch. Skipped all that action again just to get to this.
They really like showcasing this sprint on the speeder.
Pod racing. You remember that?
How can you tell?
How is
They're
this
trying
any
to
different?
disassemble me.
Is she supposed to have
okay.
like
I'm
an
headed
alien
back to
language
their
she
box
doesn't
now,
understand
all right?
basic?
Just
How
stay in one
can you
piece.
tell? She sounds like she doesn't know how to
Here.
speak the language.
straight from the second mouth.
This is
Yeah,
funny
I'm
right here, though.
It's
They
the-
wanted a
I think it's
tooth, and they
the
got
toes
like 50 of them right there.
That's good, right?
Oh, yes. I love watching the wheels of commerce in motion.
So this part we're about to see is the coolest part in the trailer, and they literally show less than a minute.
Ah, Criff, it's hot, Nix.
Not this part. So this whole part right here is what they should have opened up with, because it's the only part that I was like, oh shit, and then they cut it off.
Wow, it's
Yeah, very cool so far.
Wait, hold on.
goes from orb, it goes into space. The loading screen was the atmosphere.
I gotta tell you, that atmosphere. I mean, that shit was muddy as fuck. I mean, can I get a cloud? Something, anything, a little more detail? Feel like I was driving through fucking mud right now.
So this part, once it's showing like the space combat, they literally barely show any of it, and then they cut it off.
We'll have more exclusive looks at Star Wars.
Why didn't they open up with the space combat and show more of that?
Well, because they knew everything they showed was shit, but they have to show that. So they kept the good stuff for like the last 10 seconds. Like, come back for next time. Bro, this game looks boring as shit. I'm sorry. It really does. I don't know.
Yo, why are you sorry? We want to see Star Wars fail. Like, I'm glad this was like a boring piece of shit.
I feel sorry for the people who are going to buy it, you know, who are shilling for this. You know what I mean? Let them do what they want to do. I mean, it is what it is.
You know, it's crazy that they sold me on the first reboot of Battlefront. EA did. I bought the Darth Vader PS4. I bought the game day one. I was hyped, and I enjoyed the game for what it was, but it was bare bones as shit. And it's like they managed to sell me on that. Now game developers and publishers can't even sell you on a hope and a fucking dream. It's so wild these days, man.
They can't even make a game that looks spectacular, but as Cassie said, is bare bones as all shit. I mean, that's why I compared Star Wars Outlaws to EA's first Battlefront, which was released in 2015. Looked great, but was very bare bones. And this is fucking worse than a project released 9 years ago. What does that say?
Yeah.
Well,
guys, what do you expect? It's Star Wars. What are you expecting? I get it. Fallen Order and the most recent one, Jedi Outcast. Like, yeah, those were cool. Those were good. But it's fucking Star Wars in 2024. I don't really know what we were expecting here.
Well, I mean, look,
Star Wars is not the problem. It's the person handling the IP.
Yeah, I was just about to say like that. I don't. That's terrible.
The fact that Jedi Survivor doesn't run well, people think that the game is
saying that.
Reasonably
what does it not
phenomenal.
run well on?
When it came out specifically, it fucking ran dog shit everywhere. But then also on PC, there's still some issues there. With
I played on PC, not noticed any issues. Played it through multiple times. Cyberpunk played like shit. Now it's god level. I'm just saying, yeah, I get what you're saying, but also sort of in a good spot right now.
Well,
people are wondering, but yeah, Leon, you're right. I don't know what they're expecting.
Star Wars, I got pushback on that, guys. No, the fact that it is Star Wars does matter because Star Wars is such a big IP that they still can just bank on the name. Oh, look, it's Star Wars, people will buy it, so they don't have to put love and care into it.
Well, I don't think I don't think it's a Star Wars issue. I think this is an Ubisoft issue.
It's both. I'm just saying this is not just Ubisoft. This is also the fact that they think they can coast on the name of Star Wars. The two aren't mutually exclusive.
Nah,
sure they do. I don't think they can.
Well, but this is a symptom, a common symptom among pretty much most of Ubisoft's products these days. All their games look pretty fucking dated. Like I said, the Star Wars property, in fact, has waned. It doesn't sell like it used to. People don't go out of their way for it like they used to because the product has deteriorated in quality. That is a reality. But at the same time, too, EA can make an interesting looking Star Wars game, despite, in my opinion, being a mediocre publisher. But Ubisoft, they have access to the IP now, and it's fucking god awful.
Bro, I know people that had never seen a Star Wars movie. I know people that had never seen a Star Wars movie. Knights of the Old Republic came out, and it turned them into fucking fans. Like, Star Wars games used to have a general level
done
of
now
quality
for multiple
that you
reasons.
expected.
There's no BioWare, and Kathy's in charge. Good luck.
Well, one, I want to push back on that EA being trash. And I mean, like I said, they've been coming off that bullshit lately. But to push back on what Leon is saying, again, I have to agree with Badger and 8-Bit. I mean, I think this has more to do with the publisher because like much like the Marvel stuff, where it just depends on who you give it to. And I reject the notion that there's no love put into it. I just think there's no talent put into it, because I do think these people love the IPs they're working on. I just don't think they're talented enough to bring it to fruition the way that they envision it. Because I believe a lot of these developers are biting off more than they can chew when it comes to their mind is seeing this, but they literally don't know how to put it together the way that creators back in the day knew how to put it together. And that's where stuff gets jumbled, and all of a sudden 5 years has gone by. We don't even have a fucking game.
Yeah,
We
but I
didn't
also believe a vast majority don't actually give a shit about Star Wars or have never really
yeah,
seen the movies
I'm
or
right there with
whatever.
Badger
Sorry,
on that
yeah.
one. For one. Like compare Stellar Blade
Recently,
to
at
this, for example. Stellar Blade was a brand new IP that had never been seen before. They had to work their ass off to earn the love and the trust and whatnot that came with that game, compared to Star Wars, which again has name recognition. Now again, the Ubisoft being part of the problem, that can also be true. That's why I'm confused about the pushback, because it's not one or the other. I'm saying it's fucking both.
Yeah, it's both. One
No,
more
that's
than
true.
the other, but both.
Yeah.
So I think Kathy ignores the games for the most part, because the most we've seen of their influence, because the Old Republic, which I've played from beta till now, has mostly stayed away from their fuckery. There are some little things, but for the most part, it's still all right. And then with Jedi Survivor, really, it's just the High Republic stuff that was inserted into it, which is like, it didn't ruin it, but it didn't help it. As opposed to the TV shows, which
the
is
issue
all
now
her fuckery.
is with like the newer lore. These developers are pushed to put this. The developers themselves don't do all this research of what the fans genuinely want. Like, no,
They
they're
contradict themselves and their own lore now.
Yeah, they're looking at modern lore and maybe some of the old lore as well. But now we have lore like clashing together. It's sort of like when Square Enix was making the Marvel's Avengers game. They were fooled by Marvel into believing that Kamala Khan is a up and coming, very popular comic book character. They actually said that and thought that was true. Like, they thought it was genuine. It's like, are you guys fucking retarded? Like, no, that has never been the case. Look at her comic book sales. But they're told that this is actually legitimate, and this is why she was like a fundamental part of the game.
Yeah, but it could have been Iron Man starring it, and that game would have fucking sucked anyway. And someone who played all characters to level 50, it was the same shit over and over again with 4 maps and 3 enemy types. That was going to fail no matter what. And
Every
unfortunately,
time we talk
Square
about video
Enix
games,
Guardians
Badger, I learn
got
more and more
the
that you're a
negativity.
fucking masochist.
I am a masochist. You could thank Deadpool for that. Great Deadpoolio. He taught me to embrace the suck on certain video games. But yeah, Square Enix's Guardians of the Galaxy actually paid the price because it's a really good game with really good gameplay mechanics and story, but no one fucking played it because of Marvel's Avengers.
About right.
Yeah.
Let me catch up on super chats really quick. Then we're gonna get to the next topic. I checked the countdown thing. It still says like 30 something minutes, I believe.
Totally delayed again.
Yeah, the victim.
They're waiting for the guy to come home. The victim,
Yeah.
Supposedly, I think it's just bullshit. We got Scooby Pup 01 for a 10. Suicide Squad game is beyond the stuff of nightmares. With the vomit emoji. Shout out to Scooby Pup. I appreciate that.
Coming to an end soon.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, that's one game that I will absolutely dance on the grave of. 30-second video right away. Just put it out there. DW becomes a member. All on their own. Shout out to DW. I appreciate that. Toasty with the Mosi 69 for $1.99. Is this photoshopped? What in the gay hell? That's what I thought it was too until we realized it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's sad? It's like at this point when you see something like that, you really shouldn't think it's fake. I feel like we're at the point now where it's like, yeah, that should be real. You know, like I hate that we live in that world where stupid shit like that is real. It's just such a bullshit. I don't know, such a bullshit pander. James up for it too. Gamergate 2 journals cry their endorsed games die. Fair enough. Toasty again with $1.99. She got that lesbian hipster hairstyle.
So stereotypical. They made her like perfect, like butch lesbian.
Karen, butch, Karen.
Yeah. It's ma'am. Like they just write it. It writes itself.
What game do you think is going to do better, Outlaws or Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Hate saying it, but
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Shadows.
Yeah.
Why does the trailer
just over here in fucking pain trying to answer? Like, you see your lips quivering.
Sort of the trace is like
Japan does, but
obviously Assassin's Creed, you dumb motherfucker. Like that's basically how I took it. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Yeah, it will probably be Assassin's Creed. Will probably be the better game that makes more money off of that. You know, compared to the Shadows.
Well, here's the other thing,
Outlaw.
and somebody when I was streaming the other day asked me this. They said, "Which one do you think is going to be the biggest flop?" I think Outlaws is going to flop just because they probably have more money being spent into it alone than Assassin's
Just from
Creed
licensing,
is.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the budget.
they will reject it because more people hate Star Wars and the female protagonist. And
Yeah.
even though there'll be a lot of people like Black Samurai, it's still an Assassin's Creed game. And the people that played the last 3 fantasy ones will play this shit.
But at this point, I don't think
Has the budget for Assassin's Creed been announced? Because the budget for this is said to be between 80 and 100 million.
for Star Wars.
For Outlaws, yes.
Yeah, there's no way they're making that back.
Yeah.
No way. This game
Guess
will
we'll
be.
find out.
This game is coming out August. By Thanksgiving, it's going to be $20.
Yeah. My only thing with
I might
Assassin's Creed
buy
is
it,
Japan
man.
is literally might sue them the way Egypt got sued
Yeah.
for the Cleopatra
Both of these
thing.
games are going to be on Steam Winter Sale. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
For like 70% off.
Well, I mean, even Prince of Persia that came out like within 2 weeks, that was like a $10, $20 off.
Oh yeah.
Ubisoft is notorious, and this has been almost like a whole generation now. They're notorious for their games going on sale, on major sales within like a month or two, at 2 at most.
Yeah, I think they're both.
I guess they're like waiting.
I don't know.
Trace?
Assassin's Creed is like within top 10 like highest selling franchises of all time.
Yeah.
That last
even-
one was painful, and you're
and
talking to
guess
someone
what?
that loves them.
Guess what? It's one of the highest sold ones, if not the highest sold.
Mirage.
Assassin's Creed.
Talk about Mirage.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
not
the
Valhalla.
one before that, Valhalla.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
understand why. There's some elements of flashbacks of shit that I liked, but no, it's not anywhere what it was. And then the last one where they're like, we're going back to the originals with a character that you already knew how his ending was and everything. It was like, this is soulless. The music sucks. The gameplay sucks. It's
I think
straight
you're
down.
more likely to find people who want to play a Black Samurai than play a fucking super sliding girl boss, no recoil,
Cassie?
ugly dyke chick.
Yep.
You're wrong. Assassin's Creed is not in the top 10. It's number 11.
Close enough.
I just looked it up.
You fucking are you one guying her?
Yeah.
Did, did it get dethroned by something new that replaced it?
No, the top 10 are the Mario franchise, number 1, obviously. Tetris is 2, Pokemon is 3, Call of Duty is 4, Grand Theft Auto is 5, FIFA is 6, Minecraft is 7. The Wii franchise, like Wii Sports, Wii Play, stuff like that is 8, Lego is 9, and Sims is 10.
Damn, wow.
Damn.
Good on
Who the fuck
Tetris.
are- Who the
Did you
fuck is
notice
buying
the-
Lego games, man?
Tetris will stand the test of time, baby. The greatest
Old
fucking video
Republic still
ever
looks
made.
good.
I've bought so many Tetris games over the years. I'm not even surprised that's number 2. I've purchased a retarded amount of Tetris games.
Somebody in the chat said, did Leon just mansplain? That's great.
He
No.
transplained.
Remember, I'm a tranny. That makes me a woman. I did not mansplain.
He transplained to a lesbian-looking woman.
That cancels it out, I think, though. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I said,
James
looking.
up for a 5. It looks worse than Star Wars: The Old Republic, and that game is 13 years old.
Yeah. To be fair, they're trying. Like they had graphics updates and like changed the
They did.
shaders and shit and shadows.
Monkey Man 0442, the Mad Max game, did a desert setting right.
Dude, it's a great game. If it's underrated,
Mm.
good driving mechanics.
Adair Soto with a 10. My God, we're getting the PlayStation 2 game from this. Not only that, it costs $70 game plus the deluxe edition, $100 as well as the golden edition, $130. And this is a modern game. No thanks,
bro.
Tetris is looking real.
They're gonna
good
keep
right
charging
now.
you more while giving you less.
This is why
And I
Grums
think
was
to
talking about that
myself,
triple
what
A
a
gaming
wonderful
moratorium.
world.
Why are you singing? God, it's
I was
terrible.
doing wonderful
worth it?
world. Never mind. Continue.
Adair Soto for a 5. If you look Star Wars 1313 before George Lucas sold to Disney, that game looks so good than the Star Wars Outlaw.
It did.
1313 would have been a masterpiece, but
To
whatever.
be fair, most games, I think, and this is not saying much, look better than Star Wars Outlaws. It
That's not
doesn't
even a
take
joke,
much.
dude. If you go look at the 1313
No, I
trailer,
know it's not the joke, but I'm just saying overall.
But I'm saying that is funny. It literally is better. That's not even a joke. It literally does look better than what we just got, and it's that old.
Kind of sad, isn't it?
Yes, 100 million.
Jeremiah Maxwell, remember for 2 months, the PS3 Deadpool game looks better than this.
Yeah.
Damn. That's
And
terrible.
that was made by Activision.
Yep.
Joshua Clark for $4.99. It sucks at Suicide Squad was Conroy's last voice acting. What a shit way of finishing his legacy.
We got him in the Infinite Crisis Part 2, where he says that if I'm going out, he's going as Batman. He does it. It's
Great line.
way fucking better. Just watch that, and you'll heal your soul a little bit.
It's a great line.
Yeah,
I saw you talking about that on your stream, and I was
bro.
like,
Because it's like
fucking
God.
badass line.
Yeah, thank God that is actually a line we got of Kevin saying that if I'm going to go out, I'm going out as Batman. It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, we're fully caught up. We're at the 2-hour mark. Let me see something really quick. Where is this fucking 28 minutes on the countdown? Damn, we're not gonna be able to do this shit probably. That's all right. Well, we can continue on and continue making fun of psychopaths because that's what we do. Speaking of lesbian bitches,
the professor.
the professor. I've been wanting to talk about the professor for all week. This fucking crazy psycho. Apparently, you can just identify as a professor now with literally no means of, qualifications, degrees, nothing of that sort. This is a slippery slope of the pronoun nonsense where you now have to respect people wanting you to call them titles that they didn't earn. And this psycho over here wants to be called the professor, apparently. So this person works for Firewalk Studios, and they're one of two people we're going to talk about tonight. You got the professor, and then you got this crazy lady here as well. When you talk about DEI games, all you got to do is just look at the employees that are there, right? Most of them are probably going to fit the bill, as sad as that is, and stereotypes are there for a reason. But the professor we're going to start with, because she's probably the worst of the two, I would imagine. She's the one that apparently is making it a little bit of a hell in terms of Firewalk Studios for the normal people. Yeah, it is, apparently. I don't know if they identify as one, but sure. Now I see why she's wearing shades. Now I see why she's wearing shades.
That's not a woman. Come on,
let me bring this up on Twitter so we can do a little
She
comparison.
like she tow fucking trucks for a living.
Look at this shit.
No,
Oh,
Atreus,
yeah.
she is the truck.
Oh,
That
yeah.
looks like someone who has a manifesto, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
dude. I was gonna say she's 2 years away from being the next Chris Tyson, bro.
Fuck,
or
look at the
next
eyes.
shooter.
Look at the
Look at all
eyes.
the eyes.
Look at the eyebrows. Or
This
lack
is the eyes
thereof.
of like I've dreamed about shooting kindergartners or something like this.
If this one is
that's-
carrying around a portable ladder and an AR-15, we should be watching. Might be highly suspect.
No, but I kind of want it to happen though in this weird fucked up way of if this person does do that, then they're gonna blame violent video games, which would be hilarious for somebody that works in the video game industry.
Well, what's funny about this person is they hate guns, yet they were the senior lead on a game that's a shooting game. That's the irony in it.
It goes to
Irony
show.
is thick.
That's what Atreus was saying earlier. These people they don't have the passion, they don't have the skill.
Well, this is Alec
That-
Baldwin.
Nope.
This is the same. This is what the hypocrisy is. These people hate guns, and then they make movies where they fuck guns, and then they don't respect it. And they kill people. Same thing with this. These they don't respect it, but then they're going to use it in their games and propagate on it. And what is they using in their games? Hugs and kisses instead of guns.
I don't fucking know.
Real quick before we go on,
That's not a gun
Concord-
that would actually be in Ratchet and Clank or something though.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
the Exo blaster or something.
Let Eric talk. Sorry, go ahead. What's up?
Concord right now is just a closed beta, right? So whoever's playing it, who's
Open beta.
who bought it, that is
No,
sad.
it's in open beta.
Oh, it is. Well, shit,
Yeah,
that's even
which
more
makes
sad.
it even sadder. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it did less than the exclusive. You would think the one that more people had access to would do better. It did like 8% less than
on PlayStation. It did less than the
Yeah.
closed beta.
Dude.
So they essentially, they can't give away the game for free, which is hilarious because they're gonna charge $40 when it comes out. So
Hey, which one's gonna die first, Concord or Suicide Squad?
Ooh,
Concord.
Concord, yeah.
Concord, yeah.
Concord, yeah.
I think Concord is literally gonna die within a couple of months.
Concord
Or
is
free to play immediately.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, or it's gonna go free to play immediately, which is gonna open up a whole nother can of worms because the people who paid for it, who were stupid enough to pay for it, are gonna
We're
lose their
giving you
minds.
3 extra skins that are pride flags.
Yeah.
Did you see
Valued at
the
$20 each. Yeah,
Did
okay.
you see the news of the senior concept artist from the same studio who's just as wacko?
Yeah, that's the second one I brought up on screen, right?
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah.
This is both the professor, both these.
No. The second one I brought up on screen. Hold on, I'll do it again.
got
Give me a
another one.
second.
They
Yeah,
might as
uh,
well. They might as well be the same fucking person because none of these fuckers have an original.
Yeah,
thought.
Amanda. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
it's
had
all in
me
the eyes, bro.
pre-blocked.
You know what? She had me pre-blocked too, and I'm telling you, man, we're on some list. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
I guarantee you that the private Discord that all of these gaming journalists are on and
Oh,
developers,
absolutely.
they have a section in the Discord that is meant for blocks. And they
Yeah.
put
yeah.
all the names in there, and then
Mhm.
these journalists they type in the Twitter names, and then they or the
Yeah.
developers and then they block us because I
Well-
have
They
never.
have blockchains. Yeah, they probably also have like auto updates in there for each person. Like when they tweet, their newest tweet goes into that section, so they can just keep eyes.
Oh, you follow Hypnotic? That's a blocking.
Bro,
oh, you
I
follow
know-
Jeremy from Geeks and Gamer? That's a blocking.
So, what I was gonna say something about this, and I just blanked completely out. It was in regards to this individual.
Well, really quick, I just want to say that I'm still trying to investigate how I got blocked by Pokemon. I still don't know how.
So
It just
so
makes
on
no fucking
Twitter,
sense.
because you mentioned list, this was what I was gonna say. On Twitter, people can add you without you knowing to list. And I went through and looked at every list I'm on. There was like random lists like transphobics, homophobics, bigots, MAGA, like I literally was
seen
like
those.
on hundreds of lists that I
Yeah.
wasn't even aware of. And you can follow those lists and figure out who to block and who to keep tabs on. And that's how people that don't follow you can
Yeah.
instantly go to anything that you post.
I
Those
got
are
put
a
on
very
bunch of
different
lists.
list than the list that Ryan Roger Athe is on with that fucking haircut.
How do you find a list? Like, how do you find the list that you're actually on?
Yeah, let me see. I think if you go to on Twitter, if you click more, and then you click the
list.
Yeah, go to click more, click list, and then on the top right you'll see 3 dots. Click that, and you'll see list that you are on.
I'm
Oh,
going to
dude, we
check
gotta
how
go
many
through this. You want to
lists
go
I'm
through
on
this?
now.
Yeah, let's do it.
go through
I
this.
went
Let's
I went
fucking
and
do
removed
this.
mine.
Oh, I want to hold on. Wait. This is great. All right, here we go. You're getting an exclusive into the list that Hypnotic is on. This is gonna be great. Hold on.
Yeah,
All right.
I went and cleaned mine up. Yep.
All right, starting off strong. Based peeps. I like that. Based gaming peeps. Based apartment. Nerds. Comic cons and fandoms.
Here we
All
go,
right.
clown
Here we go,
list.
clown list. All right, we're getting
Total
total fucking
fucking
loser. Hold on, it gets good. Retards.
Retards.
Gaming.
Oh
Period.
my god.
General dumb fucks. Little bitch babies. Based.
Yeah.
I'm literally dying right now. Based gaming. News from true gamers. Schizophrenic chumps. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Weirdo. The fall of the West. Nerd. I don't know if that's good or bad. Nerd. Like,
Schizophrenic.
are you insulting me or are you like complimenting me? I don't know what's going on here. IDF genocide sympathizer. Okay, that's fucking
Yeah.
good.
So get this.
Oh my
that big cat guy, and then there's another guy who's like lizard something. They add everybody in that Omni Geddon. They add like they go through Twitter and just add everybody to everything.
Bro, transphobic dumbasses.
Why aren't I
far right
there?
dipshits.
Oh.
Muted section. You have to make a list for your muted section. Clout chasing idiots. Nice. Nazis. Hell
Nazis.
yeah.
Pedos.
Oh, pedo. Wow, I'm on a list called pedo. That is great. Holy shit.
Hey,
holy shit.
genuinely
I
shitty
just-
people.
I just discovered that I'm on a list that's called pedophiles as well. What the hell?
Wow.
Yeah, you could remove yourself on all these. I removed myself. It took a
I
lot of time.
just checked mine, and there's none related to pedophilia in regards to my list.
They haven't
I'm a
seen
part
your
of the
picture
dumb
yet.
bit club apparently.
Motherfuckers who don't train LOL, which that's not true. Genuinely shitty people. Nice. Gobblers. Taking L's daily. Video games. Racist Nazis, transphobes. Turf verts. What the fuck is a turf vert?
I'm on well-known Nazis, incel. I'm on
Blue
gobblers
check
too.
cucks.
Shout out to gobblers.
I'm on none of these lists.
Yeah, I was saying,
I
where
must
does
be
it show
doing
where you're
something
actually
I'm
on
on
it?
taking L's daily. Nazis.
Space Karen's pay pig. NPCs.
I'm on
Racist
Nazis
them.
and pedophiles. What the fuck?
F word. Can't say that. Incels. That I could see me being added to that. That makes sense. They call us incels all the time.
I'm on
Fucking
terrorists,
morons.
not banned yet. Listen.
Funny shit.
These are
Idiots.
great. Look
the
at that
Looney
one.
Goons,
Okay, that was clever. Now,
probably
the
a
Looney
P
Tunes was
word.
clever.
YouTube and others. Bot. Apparently I'm a bot. Dumb fucks again. Nazis again. Dipshits again. Plump shits. Extremely mad online. Chromosome hoarders. Easily triggered.
Yeah.
Gaming.
How do you
Nerd.
remove yourself?
Okay, I
Pop
said it. I'm on
culture.
2. Only 2. Lizard Linux base department and news from true gamers. So I have
Yeah.
a lot of room to grow
I
to
got
be an
pop
incel.
culture, idiot, and YouTube streamer stuff. That's it. That's all it's done.
Means you gotta
You
read
got
on.
Gamergate babies?
It means you
What?
guys gotta quote tweet a lot more shit to piss people
Those are
off.
rookie numbers, I know. Now, Mercanti did put me on her hit list, even though I'm not in the beginning fucking stream, and I'd always reminded of that. Yeah, that's the only list I was.
I'm
I was
pissed. She
on.
didn't have me on that list of anybody. I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't
Some
on
of
it at
those
all.
titles were pretty creative, but for the most part, they're the typical. They're leftist talking points. You're a Nazi. You're a transphobe. Blah, blah, blah. All right, it's kind of boring. But wow, I'm on a lot of lists.
I can say this now. So the one thing that Gary and I talked about at the meetup, he told me privately that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Dr. Doom, and Robert Downey Jr. has just announced he's going to be Dr. Doom.
What?
Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Dr. Doom in Fantastic Four. I
That's
couldn't
gonna
say
be
anything,
one
but it just got announced 2 minutes ago. He just tweeted
How
it
is
out.
that possible?
That would be
He's
one
gonna
hell of
come
a
back.
face reveal, wouldn't it?
No, that's the thing.
Is
You
it
will
gonna be
never
like a
see
variant?
him. It will just be in the suit, but he will play Dr. Doom. I'm gonna retweet that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just saying geeks and gamers.
So RDJ is coming back, but he will be playing Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Universe, which to me
Isn't
is
that
the
a
best.
little desperate?
So
Yes, it's
your
super
main
fucking
hero,
desperate.
your main hero and main villain are gonna be played by the same actor of like the whole entire MCU.
It's a little desperate.
Yeah, it's
If
super
it worked
desperate.
if it worked,
Or
in
maybe
Tropic
it's a swerve.
Thunder,
Maybe it's a
I-
bait and switch. Like if he's coming back, because they always said he might come back as Iron Man.
Right,
What if
but
they
that's
do where
sorta
he's
like-
where it's a variant of Iron
Exactly.
Man
I
and a
don't
Doom? So it's gonna be Downey versus Downey. Maybe.
I think he's done with Iron Man, and he's like, I do want to come back, and they need him, and they think it could be with Doom, and it'll be a Doom that ultimately ends up being like in the comics, where he's sort of like a good guy, benevolent dictator.
I think
just don't- I
there's
don't
a
see the
swerve
game
with
here.
this. I think there's a
Yeah.
swerve with this. I don't.
Then,
I
then
think
he'll
there's a
be the
swerve.
next T'Challa. He'll paint himself like he did. Was it in Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why,
you'll-
why
the-
wouldn't
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Go
he show his face? I guess I don't know. Whatever.
It'd be like a
Dr.
great
Doom.
face reveal. Like, yeah.
Because I think
Maybe
that would
he's
be a
just the
cool little
voice.
story where like a variant of Iron Man, eventually, turned evil or something like for whatever reason and ended up becoming Doctor Doom to some extent. I don't know. Wouldn't that be kind of like a ooh moment for all the MCU shows?
To be fair, I don't know that he's not going to show his face and start off as human, but I just think it would make sense to avoid all that if he just played Victor Von Doom and had, either disfigured or cybernetic, whatever the fuck it is underneath his armor.
I guess. I don't know. It's just that's such a weird choice.
Doomsday.
Why would you take the person who was the star of your MCU
Well,
and
it's-
turn
it's
them
also-
into your villain after you killed them off?
It's also an Avengers film, so Avengers.
Because he's a
Doomsday.
draw.
I
Not
think
a
there's a
name.
swerve here. I think we're gonna have him playing two roles.
This was going to be Kang. This was going to be Avengers 5, and now it's Avengers.
Is this the next
Doomsday.
Avengers Doomsday?
Before Secret Wars.
Oh yeah, they rebranded it. Yeah.
So that's why I always thought, why the fuck would you introduce Fantastic Four before Secret Wars? Well, now we can see they're going to do Fantastic Four. They're going to do setting up Doom.
Yeah.
They're going to do this, and then Secret Wars is going to reset everything.
Yeah,
To be fair,
so
Doom
this was
the
gonna
catalyst
be
for the new Secret Wars anyway. So like in terms of comic book accuracy, that actually makes a lot.
It just
more
goes
sense
right
than
back
that.
into it,
Yeah.
and then after Secret Wars, they can usher in all their fucking X-Men. that
Also,
will not
the
be
other
Fox
announcement.
X-Men.
The other announcement is the Russo Bros are directing both this and Secret Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Which was talked about and confirmed now. Yeah.
So I guess Kang's gone.
Course correction. This is what we were talking about. Trey's could be happy. Disney and Star Wars might be fucked, but Marvel's going to at least attempt. And I will
Yeah.
just say also, there's Terry Matalas coming back to do the Vision show.
Well, how many of y'all in here? And I'm not going to spoil anything. How many of y'all have seen the Deadpool movie?
They saw
Not
it.
yet.
I didn't see it.
I'll
Alright.
see it tomorrow morning.
They're obviously going to try to correct things with fan service going forward, and that's why they're bringing Downey and other people. So,
But then it makes you wonder if they do all this stuff, if they do the fan service and all that, whatever. Why didn't you do that for Phase 4 and Phase 5? Why did you?
because they
not-
were going with
what-
Kang.
Yeah,
A
but
lot
what-
of different
it wasn't
reasons.
just Kang though, because it was a bunch of things
Mm-hmm.
that fucking ruined Phase 4 and Phase 5. There was things that were ruined before Kang even showed up. So
Days
People
Gone.
they had working there, where they were getting their money
Well,
from.
Yeah.
The main problem that killed it was Disney Plus. They were just making spin-offs just to make spin-offs, just to make
Yes. And then they lost
content.
billions, and they thought all the streaming from people being home from Koof and other things was
But
going to
when
last.
when I ask why, I know it's like rhetorical because I'm never going to get an answer, and that's
And
the
it's
reason why I
multiple.
asked that, because we know why, right? We know the few reasons why, and they'll never admit it's because of an ideology shift that happened at the company at the time.
Correct.
That they went from fan service to DEI oriented bullshit, and they started saying, "Well, we're too big to fail. Let's just start throwing all these characters that nobody knows and cares about at the wall because we're Marvel. We can't fail." And then they found out after a couple of phases, a phase and a half or whatever, that they absolutely can fail.
The jokes
I
in
was gonna
Deadpool are what we got, referencing the failure. That's what we're going to have to deal with.
Right. Let me play this clip from Nerdrotic. Shout out to Gary from Nerdrotic. Badger really loves you. He was taking
love
those
him.
selfies really strong, and it was
So
great.
good.
And I was very jealous. It says RDJ as Dr. Doom, Marvel, San Diego Comic Con, which, by the way, shout out to Smash JT. He is officially on the hunt for me to try to find manga that is, apparently only available there. So hopefully he finds it. That would be great. And if he does, I will pay him money. All right, here we go.
Possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe. We give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom. Possibilities in the
hype
Marvel
for it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I
crazy.
want to be hyped. I want to be hyped, but the problem is I can't because it doesn't make sense.
It's fucking Iron Man.
I
When
think
you
there's a
see it,
swerve.
you
lot.
I
you
think
see
there's a
Iron
swerve.
Man.
Hold on. It's gonna take up. First off, this motherfucker thinks he can show up after calling out this son of a bitch. Look at this guy.
Now you show up.
Now he wants
Sorry,
to show up.
this was booked for a long time. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
How's it going, guys?
Nice
For me,
buckets behind you.
For me,
He's got the buckets.
I can't be hyped because it just doesn't. I don't see how they can make this make sense, right? I just don't. Again, even with all the time travel shit, because listen, that's why I don't like time travel shit, because I feel like it's a cop out for so many weird decisions, and this is a weird decision. I don't see the reason why you would want to get Robert Downey Jr. If you wanted to use him as a draw, you should just bring him back as a variant of Iron Man in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's a retired version of Iron Man, whatever, you could just bring him in. He didn't have to be your main bad guy in an Avengers film. And I get it. It's like the hero of the MCU is now the main bad guy. Wow, what a heel turn. But I don't see it.
I think there's gonna be a swerve here because we're dealing with variants and shit.
Bro.
I think we're still gonna get Downey playing Iron
He
Man.
will play Iron Man in Secret Wars, but he said he's fucking done playing. Do you think he wants to play Tony Stark for another 10 years? But he could play Doom for another 10 years. There's something new as an actor to sink his teeth into.
I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see
He
both.
just played Iron Man for 10 years. That's what I'm saying.
He's an actor. He plays a bunch of different characters where he disappears into the role.
That's the thing. Like,
put him in the
he
suit,
is Iron
change his
Man.
fucking voice. If he's a good enough actor, and he is, we'll forget about that.
you're
and we'll
just-
I think we're gonna see him
Hold
as
on.
both fighting each other.
From a draw perspective, you're gonna use Robert Downey Jr. as a draw and then never show his face ever.
Sure. Yes. If he does it right and he gives us Doom.
You can never utilize him on a poster. You can never do nothing.
No,
just Doom would be
It
enough.
just doesn't make sense if the draw is.
But
the
isn't there
excuse.
theories out there that Stark is a Kang variant anyway?
I mean, we were all Kangs and shit. It doesn't matter. The point is,
No,
like he. What?
mean,
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say I think it's gonna be Stark versus Doom, and we're gonna see him play both characters.
And no, the rumor was that they were going to take all the Kang variants and say that the Beyonder is a Kang variant.
So
and
you're
then
so
change.
desperate for relevancy
man.
that you're going to utilize Robert Downey Jr. twice.
Yep.
In the same. No.
Because
I'm
now
not,
you
I'm
get
not
a
saying-
new villain that's him, and you get all the variants that he can play in Secret Wars.
I've seen crazier
that's
things, brother. I've seen Eddie Murphy play every character sitting at a dinner table.
I mean, well, unfortunately, this is because of unforeseen circumstances from them fucking up.
Yes.
From
he got paid so well. Holy
and then
shit.
from the actor that played Kang fucking up, and everything bombing. So it's
With
all
Eddie
one.
Murphy.
It's one smorgasbord of a whole bunch of shit.
How
where
much do
they're
you
like,
think he got if they're paying him to do
stupid
maybe
money.
the end of
It's not even- it's not
Fantastic?
even
He got
close.
50 million the first time.
I would
So,
say 80 million, maybe.
at least 3 movies, right? Fantastic Four.
He's gonna be
Fist,
one
and then
third of the
Secret
budget.
Wars. Yeah.
For whatever
I bet you
film
he's
he's in.
producer. I bet you he has writing
Yeah.
credits.
But
he's getting
the
he's
Eddie
getting-
Murphy thing, they all look different. Like even though it's the same actor, they all look different. Like you're gonna have the same. It's not like his face. He's not gonna be in a. They're not gonna change his face or anything. He's gonna be in a mask. Yeah, sure. But my thing is, if the argument is to use him as a draw, but you're never gonna show his face, I don't see. But if you do show his face, then how do you explain the fuckery? You know what I mean? Like they're just gonna be people.
Well, Dr. Doom
it's a
has
variant.
a deformed face, sort of like
That
Deadpool.
part,
Like, yeah, you
Leon.
see Ryan Reynolds without the.
I don't
Deadpool
think
mask,
we'll ever
like-
see it, and it's just like he did in Oppenheimer, and he was talking about how nice it was to play a character he disappeared into. We're just gonna get Victor Von Doom.
I just feel like no
and
matter
to be-
which
to
way
be
you
fair,
go, it
like
doesn't make
from Robert Downey Jr.'s like credentials as an actor, from his skill and talent as an actor, comparing that to the comic book character of Doctor Doom, is actually a really fucking good casting. Like, I'm gonna be real, it's a really good casting. I'm just having trouble being excited because it's the MCU and I don't give a fuck.
This would have made a lot more sense if Tony Stark did the snap and fucking disappeared, and then he came back as fucking Doctor Doom. In my view,
I would rather see Hugh Jackman as Doctor Doom because he's got that. Like, if he's gonna be,
he takes the helmet
Dr.
off.
Doom-
Oh, look, it's fucking Wolverine.
Well, no.
Hello.
I'm just saying, like Doctor Doom's intimidating. Like he's a big man.
yeah.
Like he's very intimidating. Like Robert Downey Jr. is like what 5'8", 5'9".
He'll wear big shoes, Gooch.
I think that I think that there might be some CGI involved.
Yeah.
and that would make the most sense.
his armor.
Oh, that's right. That's right. There will be CGI involved in that. Yeah.
I
Which
think
is- sucks.
Cavill would have been a good Doctor Doom.
Why do I get the feeling that they'll pull a Halo and you'll never really see him with his mask on?
I think 100% we're gonna see him without it at some point.
Henry Cavill isn't as good of an actor as people think he is.
No, he's not.
Shut
He's
your
not.
whore mouth.
He's not a good actor.
I'm going to fuck you, the birthday girl. I will slap you.
I do not think that he is terrible, but he's not
Leon
as good
and
as
I
people
But we don't
Cassie
need
and Gooch
need
now.
Oscar-worthy performances for the MCU. We just need to be entertained.
No, but he's
amenable.
not even close to being good. He's just
No, yeah. If you're gonna do
competent,
Doctor, if you're gonna do Doctor Doom, you think of like Magneto. They come out with this monologue that's like very powerful and intimidating, and it resonates with everybody.
You haven't seen Immortals, have you, Gooch? Cavill is captivating.
You need someone that can do that. Like, I mean, Downey can do that, but he's done it already with Iron Man. So,
Mhm.
like, it just doesn't make sense for him to do this.
That
There's
look
something
right
missing
there.
here. There's context missing. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
I mean, that look there to me looks like an old, worn-out Iron Man who did the snap to save everyone. The fucking gems or stones put him back in time. He's done his job, but he's just abandoned, and he just gets corrupted.
No,
and
this
this
is
is
Robert
doing
Downey
the
Jr., who's a fucking
Brian, that's
vegan
what
and
it
doesn't
is.
have proper
He's
amino acids.
He's doing the heel face. He's trying to show, he's not trying to be a good guy anymore. I don't know. I don't agree with this decision. I think it's fucking dumb. I don't know. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I just from any argument, whether it's a fan service argument or it's he's the only
People
guy
are
that
just
can
going
do
to
it. I
see
don't know.
Iron Man if they ever see him like that with the costume.
That's all I would ever see it as.
I mean,
You're right.
I think they're going to do everything reasonably so. This is
He's going to be in a suit. He's
They're
going to
gonna
have his voice
change
changed, and
shit
you're all
up.
going to be fucking loving it. This is the smartest decision they could have made. And
They
it still probably
already
won't help,
know. They already know what people are thinking. How they're going to do this. How they're going to do this. They have already accounted for that reality that he was previously Iron Man. They're definitely going to make changes in order to kind of make this its own character.
Right.
Yeah, but that's also why I think Tony Stark is going to be back.
Well, if they are going to put the mask on him, if they are going to do the voice modulation, then why doesn't he just be a voice actor and do what Pedro Pascal
Body
did
acting.
in the later
yeah.
seasons of
The
Mandalorian?
eyes.
Pedro Pascal's like that whole whatever. Don't get me started because
Bro,
like the
Pedro
whole casting is
Pascal's and
terrible.
everything. Stop it.
Yes,
Fuck this, man.
yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible casting. I'm sorry, but it's just
I mean, besides like those early on Iron Man films, like how much was Robert Downey Jr. really in suit? Like in the more recent,
right.
Attempts of him playing Iron Man.
It was all
really.
digital. It was all
Exact-
just CGI with
Exactly,
later
like-
Iron Man.
This is definitely to get people interested, and I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is gonna have to do much to get a payday from this, realistically speaking.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. He's gonna get a fucking crazy payday.
Oh yes,
No doubt
and
about that.
do probably as little as ever, and it's a win for him.
We're less than 5 minutes to the Chris Tyson stuff, by the way, and there's
all right.
There's almost 270,000 people watching the stream.
It's on a stream. I was looking at the website.
John Miller has a live feed on Twitter.
Oh my god.
My bad, y'all. I had I had to go.
Cops came. I see the lights.
You good, Trace?
Yeah, no, my neighbor has been in the hospital, so I had to go and let her dog out for her because he's been sitting in there for like a
few
days. So
Trey's the good fucking neighbor. Wow, I would have never thought that. I'm not even
well, whoa, wait. She's cute. So
I knew it.
Why didn't you start with that? Then I would have been like, that makes sense. All right, that's fine.
Let's keep it a bean. Now, if this was
Fucking guy.
if this was Big Shirley over there suffering, I'm like, fuck you and that dog. I don't care.
Fuck your Chihuahua, Big Shirley. Let me catch up on super chats, and I guess we'll see if this countdown actually happens in the meantime. But yeah, I don't. Atreus, what do you think about this? Let me just hear from you. What do you think about this decision to use Robert Downey Jr. as a villain when he was already Iron Man? What do you think?
This, like, I overheard you guys talking to her while I was trying to keep her dog from ripping my face off, but I actually didn't know about this. So I don't even know what happened.
It just dropped.
Well, no, it did. It just dropped. Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. will play Victor Von Doom.
Nigga, what?
We just talked about this.
Yeah.
This is them attempting to turn things around. Hypnotic doesn't think this is a good idea. I think this is the best shit they ever could have done.
Badger, I'm almost with you. So sell me on this. Like, sell me this.
Right. So I think he's going to play. I think he's going to play Victor Von Doom, like fully formed in the suit, and you won't know it is like him, but it'll just be his performance.
But the argument is that they're using him as a draw. That's what it was in the beginning. So if he's a draw, but he's locked in the suit, never showing his face, I just don't feel like that's a draw.
So they announced him as Victor Von Doom?
Go ahead.
They did. Here, let me show you the clip.
Play the video.
Fuck,
yeah.
let me show you the clip here. Let me go
it's
back.
at Comic-Con.
Possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe. We give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
I do not agree with this shit.
Possibilities.
I mean, that says it all. Look at that reaction. It says it all, brother.
Here's where I disagree with it. I don't find Robert Downey Jr. physically imposing.
Right.
That's
what we were saying before too. Yeah.
And that's
I don't
a fair
find
criticism.
He's sort of a smaller guy. I vision Victor Von Doom as being like the one guy you fear. He's not just a Chad. He's actually fucking smart as shit, and he's in search for power. But where I do agree with it is you kind of look at Victor Von Doom, at least I do, as like a evil Tony Stark anyway, right? Like who he is he got the Iron Man suit. Like there was once a joke in the Avengers series where what's Ant-Man's wife, Janet, she calls his armor a second-rate Iron Man suit. And so like him, like it just, to me, I feel like they can make it make sense, but I feel like you do have to sell me on it. Initially,
what if they make him taller? Like taller in the armor and posing, and they digitize his voice ever so slightly, so it's still him, but it sounds just a little more.
So what would this be, like the version of Tony that like didn't?
Oh, see, I think it would just be Victor Von Doom. It would just be Victor Von Doom, not a variant of Tony.
That's where you.
I know
lose
that's
me.
where it's
That's
breaking.
where
Yeah,
you
I
lose
get
me.
it.
Because if you told me it was a variant, then it's like, okay, maybe. And this is why I don't like the time travel shit, like I said. But if you're telling me it's only Victor Von Doom, it's not a variant, and it's played by the same guy who was the hero of the MCU for 10 plus years, I just think it's a little bit desperate, and I think it's a little bit dumb. That's all.
There's no way. There's no way.
The Badger's cooking, but here's the dealio. Here's the problem, because first of all, you're cooking, but you're cooking with a really bad recipe. Because what you're saying is entirely correct in theory. The question is, do we trust the MCU to be able to actually put it out? Yeah, like Ryan said, in practice.
The MCU? No. Did you like Deadpool and Wolverine? Did you trust the clout that Hugh Jackman and Ryan brought? How much clout do you think Robert Downey Jr. brings?
That's a good
But
argument.
Did they
again,
show
to
did
counter
they
that,
show their faces?
that only gets
Like,
you so
you
far.
know-
And oh, someone just beat me to it. Like, why didn't they get Cillian Murphy to do it?
But see,
as
that's
a-
what-
he's
that's what I'm
doing,
saying, guys, you
something
can't
else.
convince me. Like Victor Von Doom is a very complex character,
Mm.
so you cannot convince me that they didn't have lines of people who wanted to play this role. If they wanted to do this for clout,
Of
like I
course.
thought I heard somebody say this earlier, they could have got. I mean, hell. Oh no, that's a spoiler. I can't say that. I can't. I was about to spoil somebody in the.
I know
in the
who you're
Wolverine.
thinking. I know who you're thinking. Yeah.
Okay, so so they could have gotten anyone to play him, and then they chose to go. And then not only did they choose to go with him, he was accepting of the role because he's been kind of back and forth. I don't know if I want to play Tony Stark again. So
Yeah.
I feel like whatever idea they came to him with,
I think
had
as an
to, like,
actor, right? He
Plus
saw
we got-
something else
plus-
to do.
Plus the Russos are back too.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So whatever idea they came to him with, it
I have
had
full
to
faith.
be compelling. It
I have
had to
full
be.
faith.
I don't know,
This
bro.
won't
Oh,
destroy
it's
my
Disney.
career. At
Full-
the very least, he had to think this won't destroy my career.
That
Yeah.
part. I don't have full faith, but I have a little bit of confidence that he thinks there's something there.
Yeah.
Can't we
I
all
just
be
don't
happy
think
they didn't choose like Will Smith or Michael B.
Yes.
Jordan or something? Like,
Yes, we can. And Gooch,
Yo.
you should be more worried about female penguin.
I
think-
am.
Oh my god.
Listen, man, I don't know, but I think the Deadpool Wolverine comparison is not
oh shit,
fair
the
though,
drama
because
the Chris Tyson stuff.
I know,
live.
I know. I'm gonna do it. Just really quick. The comparison is not fair because it's not like they're having Deadpool and Wolverine, the actors like Hugh Jackman and whatnot. They're not making them play other characters they're not playing. Like
Yeah.
there's a reason why they got Hugh Jackman because he is Wolverine to a lot of people. So imagine if he would all of a sudden in the same universe go play another character. Imagine if he fucking played Sabretooth. Can you imagine Hugh Jackman playing Sabretooth in the same universe he played Wolverine? This is how I'm viewing it. I don't see the reason for this. It's weird. Maybe I'm
maybe
weird.
watch
I'm
Deadpool
black
Wolverine
pill,
before you make
phase.
that
Let's go
comparison.
watch some tranny news. Let's watch some tranny news, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go watch some tranny news.
Here's the
What is it?
irony, but they did have Chris Evans in there who played Captain America.
I know.
Go as Johnny Storm. So-
You said it's on Drama Alert really quick?
Yeah, man, they got almost 350,000 people looking at this.
Jesus.
Holy shit. I'm about to bring this up right now. Give me a second.
Whoa.
This shit's gonna
It's
crash.
stuttering real bad on my end. Like I was watching.
Are they on
all that,
YouTube?
talking about your
Are they on
good shit.
YouTube?
Yeah, I think your mine's showing something different. Hang on.
Am I getting
Wait, no,
like the
never
Indian
mind.
scammer version or something? Like what-
Yeah, I
what's
guess
this?
they went to a pause. I guess they're having issues or some shit.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. There is no YouTube version of this?
Nah, I didn't see
Checking right
one.
now.
It's so
All right.
big, it
I'm
has
gonna-
to fail.
I'm gonna catch up on I wouldn't be listen, in all seriousness, I would not doubt that they probably within the last couple of hours they've been counting this down, that Chris Tyson probably got his fucking lawyers scrambling
Settlement.
something. I will not be shocked. Really quick, we got Gavin Free Nunn for a 10 banger. I can't believe you guys forgot about me. I was here day one and donated at least $10,000. I'm writing a twit longer as we speak. And as to why this is racist, prepare for the cancel.
Oh my god.
Go back
So
into the
good.
cotton field.
I respect that, Gavin. I
Hey,
respect
yo.
that. Give it your best shot. Victor Chong for a 10. India and China's population is enough to outvote these wokesters with the added bonus of the entire continent of Africa, Russia, and the Middle East.
Spoiler
Okay.
alert, most of those lands don't believe in democracy.
This super chat right here is amazing. Lobo for $1.99. Avengers Doomsday RDJ will play. Oh, no, not this one. I'm sorry. The next one. Hold on. Lobo for $4.99. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Spot
Would
on
have
right
been,
now.
would have
Spot
been
on.
perfect. Snap his fingers, disappear, but no, he had to fucking die.
Little did we know he was snapping himself into a villain.
Hmm.
Smoke for 5. Couldn't they use someone like Henry Cavill or Cillian Murphy?
Both are doing movies. Cillian's doing the Peaky Blinders movie, and Henry is doing Highlander, and yeah.
Yeah. All right, we are fully caught up. I don't see anything on Rumble. All right, let's close out the stream with some drama. Let's see what the fuck happening with Chris Tyson, man. I'm curious.
Oh,
This shit's gonna be really
I
sus,
better
man.
not see anything.
Dude,
bad.
Elon Musk, fix your shit. I'm gonna keep the volume on low for right now. 'Cause,
just a quick note, like how can like a week later you look even more of a person that drives a white van
I already
around the
said he's
streets,
an Omega level
like
diddler.
yeah, Omega level
Hey, I'm not Hypno. I'm not on Twix lists that say pedo.
Twix list.
To be
You're on
fair,
a
it
different
doesn't
type of
take
list.
much. It doesn't take much to get on a list like that on Twitter. Let's be real.
Yeah.
All I gotta
I'm
do
not
is
on
tell
one.
someone. All I gotta do is tell a non-binary person that they're not non-binary, and I'm on a list. So let's
You ain't
stop.
lying.
It's like doesn't take much.
Yeah, and shout out to
And
chat.
statistically speaking, you're more likely. Just saying.
40 something.
Dude.
Oh, what
it's
is this?
like-
Hold on. When you look up dealer Luigi, what's this? Kristen, check your. Wow, they're showing everything. I think. Hold on.
Oh, they're showing the server stuff.
They're showing. They said they're gonna leak the entire server.
There might be a reason why they're showing this on Twitter and not on YouTube. I'm
YouTube.
just
Oh, for
saying.
sure. YouTube would censor this shit. It wouldn't even be. It would not have even made it to a live. And again, keep in mind, it's only possible because Elon Musk bought Twitter. None of this would be possible.
Yeah.
Scroll down to the voice channels to tap the to connect the voice. Then boom, you're XD.
You're in.
I'm sure you're gonna see
Smiley.
some random fucking.
Yeah, XD is like an excited, crazy face.
I think we're gonna get something big here, man. They wouldn't have hyped this shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, Gooch, you did a boomer. You thought it said XD.
All I know is I better not see some fucking tranny dick and balls. I'm just saying.
How does one get into the gay cunt?
By the way,
Bro.
this is Twitter, so you know.
Hey, look,
I mean,
Booba.
That's what I'm
they
saying. To
could
be
put some wild shit on here that might be
exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's a reason, a specific reason why
Get
this is
ready
on
to
Twitter.
pull it.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting ready to hit that stop screen button.
Get ready.
Yeah.
But only when he did Happy Wheels. My friend met Jacksepticeye when he went to Dublin school trip.
Dublin.
No, it's
Dublin,
Dublin.
Dublin.
I've heard it both ways, Ryan.
Fuck off,
Fucking
Jack. Or at least he does not copy peeps like you. Yo, Ryan, I've
Trigger,
been meaning to
man.
ask you, bro. Really quick, Ryan, you're from where are you from? Wales, you said?
Yes, South Wales.
Got it. All right, cool. So I was just extra happy when I was reading Vinland Saga and the Vikings came and killed everybody in a certain land in Wales. I was like, I was thinking about you when I was reading that, and I was like, wow, I hope one of these motherfuckers is Ryan. And then I looked and I actually saw someone that looks like you. I'll send you a screenshot. I wasn't sure if I thought you were from Wales. I was like, am I falsely enjoying this right now? I don't know.
Did anything good come out of Wales besides Princess Diana?
Could you
No,
see
she,
them?
she wasn't actually Welsh. She was given that title.
They're pillaging
damn,
the
so
village.
really, it's just shit. Damn, that sucks.
I say that Billy Mahler is also from.
Yeah, they're just hacking people's swords, and they look at Ryan. They're like, "Grab the kids."
Justified.
I literally, bro, I was reading that shit. I'm like, I hope one of these motherfuckers is Ryan, man.
I am still
his
here.
lineage.
I am
His lineage.
still here.
Bro, this stream is fucked. All right, so hold
Yeah,
on.
this is-
Bro,
I'm
it's
gonna
almost
keep
half
this
a
up.
million. Look at that.
It's
Oh,
insane. I'm going to the website. This is the website. So
Oh,
hold on.
shit.
Yeah, they got some
Ooh.
shit showing on the website. No, clicking it does nothing apparently. Okay, so this is, I guess, dank memes general. So they had a dank memes general chat. Kill yourself, please go kill yourself. Gay first image, can't beat that. Fuck, and they don't show the image, thank God, because they'll probably get fucking.
Is there, the live feed says one moment we're preparing right now, just so you know.
All right, Tom, you guys watch that while I'm reading this.
Yeah,
and tell
I'm
me what it is.
monitoring the live feed.
This person
Two
says,
Star
laughing my ass
commented.
off. Laughing my ass off. What happened to the not safe for work channel? Brooke, the mom, says it was removed because there are minors in this server and that content is highly inappropriate for minors. Someone says, yup, yeah, it's inappropriate for adults too. Siege, but everyone needs some good prawn in their lives. But hentai is NSFL. Well, good thing I don't have a life.
Bro, so that was the one where those are other underage, like his mods and shit, Chris's mods, that are talking about that. And yeah, some of them are, because some of these I've already seen. They were like calling him out, and then it looks like he's like, oh, I don't want people to see our our degeneracy, but it's his fucking degeneracy.
Yeah,
and then he ends up locking that not safe for work area.
Hold on, I'm trying to see something. This picture was too small on screen, but I blew it up so I can see it. The gay is not away
It's showing
in
stuff.
deleted.
Oh,
What?
I'm his sibling, he and yes, I used the correct pronoun, told me that he got fully aroused when he secretly stole my female clothes and put them on. He's deluded and disturbed, and it's 100% a fetish. He's narcissistic, and professionals have told him he needs full psyche valve.
It's autogonophilia.
Oh shit, this is gonna be wild, bro. We are witnessing the destruction of like the Mr. Beast brand potentially, which again is gonna be crazy. If there's anything in here, if there's anything in here that incriminates Mr. Beast, he's so fucked.
Yep.
The greatest bleed out in content creator history, from hundreds of millions of supporters all the way down the drain.
Didn't Keemstar joke the other day saying Boogie must be happy that Chris Tyson fucked up?
Oh, for sure. Somebody in the chat said that she deleted her social media after making this post.
Jeez.
This
Bro, I
is the
wanted to buy
sister.
one of those Mr.
She
Beast
probably
chocolate
got- she
bars.
probably got the call.
I heard they were really good. I guess
I'm
maybe I'll
telling
wait
you,
now.
bro, Chris Tyson absolutely has to be on the phone with lawyers right now,
Yeah.
or for the
Dude,
last couple of hours.
Speaking of the chocolates and stuff, my Walmart has all the Feastables like on clearance.
Me
Like,
too. I saw it. I was like, I probably shouldn't buy that right
No
now, but I
way,
did hear
really?
it was good chocolate.
all of it, dude. It's like its own aisle. Like over
How
up by
guilty
the
would you feel if you ate that chocolate? Let's be
It's
real.
probably really good chocolate, and I think Target already bought it. So
Yeah.
really, I'm paying Target.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that stuff is just like a rebranded chocolate brand for Mouseworth that they
Probably.
just
And
threw his
didn't
logo on.
Didn't they just do that deal with Walmart? Isn't it a recent deal?
It's been a couple years.
Has it? Because I
Yeah.
thought
No,
What was-
so it's been there, but then they rebranded the Feastables to make it because it used to be a vertical, like the way the design was. So then they
Yeah.
redid it to be smaller and horizontal, like a Hershey's.
The Feastables.
shit.
You know, the ones for kids.
Yeah.
Do you think if I went live on Hypnocast after this, that I would get banned or something for showcasing this?
I
You
think
play
you're
it
not
all the
doing
way
it on my
through.
channel. I'm gonna be real.
No,
Yeah,
I
get
think
some
I
fuckery.
think they want everybody to spread this out.
They just put the headline Chris Tyson's sister speaks out. So this
don't
is
we
his
just-
sister saying that he whatever you called it.
Just keep
Yeah.
rolling with this.
No, I gotta close out the stream soon. But we're gonna go for the next like 10-15 minutes to see what else comes out. Besides, if they it is X, right? So like you guys were saying, if they show some real fucking crazy shit, I gotta
I don't
use a
think they're gonna-
simple kill switch
Yeah.
real quick.
I don't think they would do that though, because they know that minors could be watching this on Twitter, so they're not going to do it. If they're arguing about minors having access to inappropriate shit, I don't think they'll have it blurred or
Twix
funny,
has
it's-
crazy shit on its platform.
Yeah, they have straight up porn.
Yeah, but those are pictures and videos.
no.
you have
But
to
what I'm
search.
saying is the people
This is a live-
exposing this are going to have to censor and blur. They wouldn't just show it because then we'd have, you know what I mean?
Oh
It would-
wait,
it would negate
did
it.
something else change, or they made it bigger? No, they just made it bigger.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah,
Man, they're
I'm not-
really gonna milk this. They're gonna keep every image up there for like 5 minutes.
I think.
Well,
what-
I think
where
what's
risk-
happening. I could be wrong, but I don't think Twitter's X's servers are handling this very well. They're trying to probably fix shit on the back end so the stream is consistent.
Yeah.
The
I
thing
mean,
about it,
I've never seen a Twitter
480,000
stream get
people.
that many people.
The risk would be the hentai that we'd be seeing, not possibly pictures of the.
I haven't
kids
seen
themselves.
a YouTube stream, Eric, hit these numbers, bro. Like
Yeah, I
the
haven't seen
biggest
a stream
YouTube
hit
stream I've ever seen was Tim Pool. I think at 110,000 or something like that. That was
Yeah,
the
and I think I
biggest-
saw PewDiePie at 44K the other day.
Yeah, this is 400. Now it's 490,000. That's fucking.
Think of like
insanity.
all the fans of Mr. Beast tuning in.
When things
Everybody.
get when things get that big, no wonder things start to fail. As I always like to bring up, it gets so big
Yeah.
it has to fail, whether it's a content creator or in this case an actual live stream.
What do you think of the chances this website gets taken down overnight by maybe Chris Tyson's lawyers or something?
Oh, I'm sure damage control, purge everything ASAP.
Well, I think it also depends on who's behind it. Like if, let's say, Keemstar made that website, is there any proof who made it? I think if
I
it's
think-
somebody like a Keemstar, there's more of a fight.
Yeah, I think. I don't think it was
well,
him.
I don't know, like legally, like who has the rights to it?
Well, the information is coming from previous moderators of his Discord server.
Yeah, 110%.
So, I think the one who's behind this is the Nathan guy, the second accuser, the other white boy, who's friends with the lava guy.
Jesus,
But
this
the fact
is,
that they're
this is
the
so
fact
big,
that they're
man.
starting off, yeah, it's huge. The fact that they're starting off with his sister, that tells me that the rest of the shit they got in here is way juicier.
It's the first nail in the coffin.
Well, they want to hit them where it hurts. And remember, keep this shit in mind, man. This shit is personal. This is personal to Keemstar.
Yep.
It's personal. And honestly, if fucking trans person, whatever,
Or they
again,
just crossed half a milli.
I know, I gotta watch what I say. If somebody
Absolutely
was
wild.
out there encouraging the drawing of my 8-year-old daughter in a
That's gross.
sexual manner,
That's
needless to say, yeah, that probably wouldn't end very well.
Yeah.
So
I tell you about the wood chipper that I just rented.
it would be very personal. Yes,
For
you did.
yard work.
You did, yep. Yeah. It'd be very personal. Very, very, very personal. So I can't blame Keem on that at all. Ryan Roger they got kicked out.
No, my
Wood chipper.
screen.
I think
my screen froze. I had to dip out and come back.
I think this stream is probably going to be broken. I don't see it going. I don't see it going past the first picture. If I don't know if Keemstar's got Elon Musk's phone number or something, but he needs to make a phone call. Like, yo, we need maximum bandwidth for this stream. Whatever you got,
this
just
is
give
just
it to us.
This is just living proof that Twix, as I like to call it, Twitter/X, is still a social media platform, not a hub of content creation, which differentiates what Twitter was to what YouTube is. And Elon's attempt to create, something for everyone. If he's going to try and attempt to do that, he better do it quick. Otherwise,
let's be a little fair, though. Be a little fair, because YouTube. See, the problem is everybody's comparing YouTube now. And a lot of these platforms are acting like how YouTube acted back when it was brand new. YouTube, when it was brand new or fairly new, you think their servers were very strong? And no, they had
back in the OG days, YouTube had like that 10-minute limit on all videos.
all
like,
videos.
Yeah.
So you got to understand, Twitter is just getting into content. What's this?
And YouTube has a lot of proprietary coding that other people like Rumble don't have, and they have to build all that shit again.
Do you play Minecraft or Roblox? Yeah, I do. And your point, wow, 14, can't wait for my birthday in August. Let's date. Nice. This shit is gonna get crazy. Oh man.
So Mr. Beast must be shitting his pants right now. Like
he's probably another one on the phone with his lawyers right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's on the phone with Diddy trying to find out, where you hiding out?
He's in Bermuda right now, or he's in Barbados. Yeah, he's with the diddler, the other diddler, not the one on the stream with us.
His song is the bomb. I don't know, but it sounds chill so far. I'm in the Any Music one right now. Anyways, I gotta go ready for a party. See you guys later. Bye.
I can understand Hypno's argument about how YouTube has been around for a lot longer, and so it's had more time to ease out its foibles. I hate bringing up China as a fucking example, but in China, Red China, that is, they have a social media platform that is a jack of all trades.
Sorry to interrupt real quick. Is that Chris the meme god, Chris Tyson?
I believe so.
Okay. All right, go on. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Hey,
No,
Chris,
no,
yes,
it's fine.
welcome.
I made my point. Seems the East is better at putting everything together than the West.
I think Twitter in another 5 years will be a much better place for content creation, but it's the same thing with Rumble right now. Rumble is definitely better on the video sharing side and streaming side in terms of handling things, because they've handled some real big fucking streams. I've seen one stream on Rumble that hit almost 200,000. But again, that was Steven Crowder when he got fucking demonetized or banned or whatever off YouTube.
Well, the world's moving so quickly now. It's going to be insane what the world's going to be like in 5 years' time. Everything just seems to be going so quickly.
Yeah, we won't even need Streamlabs to stream
Well, if
anymore.
Kamala
just
Harris gets
all
voted
together.
in,
private
we won't see
message,
5 years.
me or YouTube channel, and then
He sent that to everyone.
Private Pigler in the house.
Who is
Yeah.
Brooke the mom? Who's that?
I don't know, but the whole milk thing and then calling them dad, everyone calls him dad. It's fucking
Well,
creepy ass shit.
Brooke the mom seemed like she was the voice of reason, where she deleted everything because it was not good for minors.
Yeah, because
while
at
everybody
Discount
else was
Milk,
like,
that is Chris. Yeah.
I made you better than Mod. You are God Daddy. That's just weird. Saying that to a 14-year-old kid? Is that the 14-year-old? Wow, nice.
It's fun when Sonia says that to Hypnotic, but it's not cute when people say this shit in here.
Definitely
What's
not.
not,
Not in this
what's
scenario.
not fun is when Leon says he's rock hard when she comes in.
Oh my god, it happened more than
Bro,
once.
Leon has no chill, bro, on his streams.
Yeah,
None at all.
None.
None at all.
Oh,
Don't
here
get
we
me
go.
wrong, I was rock
wait.
hard too, but I didn't let everyone know.
It's only like 3 other people, but I guess that'd be true because you're used to something enter your bleach drinking roommate coming up with crazy ass 24-hour live streams, but for real, it must be pretty cool to be friends with a famous YouTuber. So we got a power dynamic here happening. Obviously, it has its perks. LOL. I do get to do a lot of weird stuff. So he's talking about Mr. Beast.
Did you see the one earlier where someone came out to be hired ostensibly with Chris?
Wait. It's okay. Me and my friends are so weird and make so much weird ass kinky something. Probably because me watching the worst intro series has dropped my IQ. I know you probably don't care. I'm just saying. And then Chris says, I can't read it. Something are my jokes, to be honest. And yeah, I do. I was just reading an article. The fuck you bringing up? You're 14 years old bringing up kinking. Like, this shit is wild, bro. And then Chris is the adult in the situation. Like, why are you? Anyway. Sorry, Badger. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, just saying that he had someone that like, oh yeah, come work for us. And then he basically just got blown, didn't do anything back. And then the person was too afraid to say anything. Because
Chris is absolutely taking advantage of that power dynamic. There is no doubt about it. He's like, yeah, I'm friends with Mr. Beast. Yeah,
he's
don't
a
you
gay
like that?
dude that just wants to fuck, and he's a map. Apparently, he just wants. I hate that term, but you know what I'm saying. He just wants to do what he's
That's
doing.
the YouTube safe word. Yeah, no, I
Right.
get it.
Okay. Good.
And Badger, to your point about the gay tranny dude who came out and was blowing Chris Tyson and whatnot, I'll be real. I don't care about that one near as much. Like that was already an adult. I feel like it.
I'm not saying consent. It just shows a pattern. Shows a
Oh,
pattern
okay,
of what he
gotcha,
wanted.
yeah.
It says, haha, those
They-
are my
whatever.
jokes, to be honest.
Oh, that's what it says? Okay, on the
Yeah.
bottom.
I mean, to be friendly,
We're gonna go
with-
for a couple more minutes and then we're gonna close out.
Well, to be friendly with one of the most prominent content creators out there is going to get you a lot of power and influence. It's clearly gone into this creature's head, and it is paying the price. And who knows, maybe the beast itself will pay the price too, just through reputational damage alone.
Yeah.
My last day at the grocery store is the 12th, and then the 13th I get all my benefits. Hey guys, hello Aaron. What's up, man? This is odd.
It's a lot of coded language.
Oh yeah. You're probably gonna see a pattern of that, most likely.
We're gonna have someone suss out. They've asked that. They've said that like 3 times, like a pizza party, hot dog party type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to mention, we don't even see what that photo is. Do you know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So,
Well, I'm
it's-
assuming the photos don't show up because all the records were deleted.
Yeah.
So pulling
Right.
this stuff just brings the text, not the photos.
But
Which, I
the
mean, is
one
better,
one
probably.
thing that might happen as a result of this is some of these people that are in here might come out and be like, come give more context, or people that were in there. Regardless, all these people are gonna be exposed that are in here.
Well, and maybe some of them, like Lava, who was like, "Oh no, nothing's wrong at all," and then
Yep.
this came out. They're like, "Well, actually, now in hindsight, that's very inappropriate, and I didn't remember it that way." Yeah, because your brain blocked out the trauma.
There's almost 600,000 people. I feel like being a dick and linking my YouTube channel in the chat. It's like, hey,
Fuck them. That's the
yeah,
Hey,
but
come here for live.
Griffin-
Come here for live coverage and commentary of the situation. That's what the
bro, I
True
told
John
come here
DeLore
to join the
style.
non-leggy stream. Yeah, John DeLore style.
those rules only count on YouTube. This is Twitter.
Oh wait,
Be-
hold on.
break up, be my
Deleted user.
girlfriend.
Who is that? I wonder. That's pretty good, Chris. Break up, be my girlfriend. Discount milk. No, he is my girlfriend, or I am the girlfriend. What the fuck, bro? This man is
I was
having
even
these
that.
kind of conversations with fucking 14-year-old boys, bro. This is wild. This is the wildest rabbit hole I've ever seen, and I've seen some crazy ones.
The one thing
I
that-
really. Okay, I'm sorry, Cass. Go.
The one thing
Yeah.
I've genuinely made sure not to include in my Discord is an NSFW page. Like, I just don't want the responsibility that comes with that shit. And plus, there's so many other Discords that have it. It's like, why the fuck do I need one too? Like, I'm good.
Oh, there's a million of them. Yeah, this is not anything new. But the thing is, the reason why this like nobody cares. If you have an NSFW with adults, nobody gives a fuck. You're talking about NSFW with minors. That's
Yeah.
the issue.
Yeah,
That's what
and the thing
problem
is, I don't know who's coming in my Discord at the end of the day. You know, it's just
Yeah,
open
you're
to
right.
people who are channel members, and I just don't want to deal with any potential
Yeah.
situation.
No, you're definitely right.
Yeah, I don't. Why would you? I don't even understand why that would be necessary.
People use
It's
it for bots.
it's one of the most requested things in my Discord that I just continue to say no to.
No, I'm like, nah. If you want to go and beat your meats and stuff, go and do it in somebody else's Discord. I'm not gonna-
Yeah.
From my perspective, this is what we're seeing here is
Oh, hold
the
on.
end goal of our opposition to do stuff like this.
Yeah, careful when you say that
wow.
one.
Yeah. Chris the meme god, you R word. Discount milk, rape your VC. Chris says harder, daddy. Please meme, please meme.
What the fuck? Hey, yo, hey, outros. Let's
Yeah. I agree with Atreus. I don't want to look into the sick, twisted minds that occupy the
will-
vast majority of our opponents.
I said this will probably get more graphic as it goes on. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
this
they've
is
got
gonna
it
get.
to
I'm gonna
ramp
do
up.
I'm gonna do one more still, and then
Yeah.
after that we'll do our.
It's
outros.
like
I'm
Russian roulette. All right, Hypno.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Take your
Fuck you,
chance.
go.
Take your
our
chance. Yeah, that's the
Shit.
craziest shit, man. This fucking world is wild. It is wild. But you know what? And listen, man, YouTube is. This is what I meant to say earlier when I think Eric said it or something. I think the most hilarious thing about all this is that YouTube is currently censoring everybody's streams, and they're age restricting them to 18 plus only. And I think it's amazing that kids that are under 18 cannot hear about adults who like kids that are under 18. I think
Mhm.
that is just insane.
It's
So
collusion.
you want to keep them ignorant. You want to keep them unaware. All right, never mind. It was Smite. They made a Doge character and it was cringy. Wanted to show a coworker. All right, Russian roulette was kind to us. We didn't get a fucking
yeah.
That was safe. All right, listen, man, go watch that shit on Twitter. I'll probably end up, I don't know,
I'm
researching.
gonna have it
or
on in the
something
background
on there.
later this rest of the evening.
Yeah, this is wild. Listen, guys, tonight was awesome. Lots of fun. Shout out to everybody joining us for episode 101 for Saturday Night Hypnosis. Let's do our outro, starting with Ryan, Roger, Athe. Take it away.
Well, folks, thank you all very much for watching the 101st episode of Saturday Night Hypnosis, my 71st appearance in a row. Always a pleasure to interact with all these fine folks and fellow creators. Great to see 8BitEric for the first time, and great to see Cassie and Badger again, as well as all the other more regulars of this show, as well as the host of this show, Hypnotic. You guys and gals know where you can find me, Ryan Roger Athe, host and founder of Reality Based. Tomorrow we'll make a few videos. We'll have a reality-based music show. And who knows, you may catch me on Will of the Fans' Who TF Live. It's a Doctor Who show. But since he didn't turn up for this stream, I'm going to assume that he probably won't set up that stream. So who knows, we could have two shows, reality-based Whovians and reality-based music, because there's nothing better than to take someone else's show that they've canceled, which you're on, and then turn it into your own version of your own show. Takes all sorts.
Absolutely.
Now on to Gooch.
Wait, hold on. Let me catch up really fast. Smoke
Oh,
says for 2.
okay.
Did you see Moist Critical take on puberty blockers? Yeah, I'm gonna react to that debate tomorrow. That's gonna be Hypnocast tomorrow. Moist Critical versus Sneeko. Honestly, that shit just sent me down another rabbit hole that I didn't want to go down. It's getting crazy.
Same, dude. I was
Gatekeeper,
researching that shit all morning today.
bro, it's wild. Gatekeeper for 5. Not sure if you got the Streamlabs donation. I was actually gonna read that, but if you're the same person, I'll read it together. Donation, but hail Badger, hail Gooch, hail the 199, and shout out to my favorite YouTuber. Hey man, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. You did also send a Streamlab $10 donation. I greatly appreciate that as well. We got Joshua Clark for $1.99. I believe that Mr. Beast was sus from the beginning. Well, honestly, I feel like you could say that about anybody that is just so squeaky clean.
It's
trying
in
to
the
be
name,
squeaky clean.
Hypno. Mr. Beast.
Oh no.
All right, Andrew
Come
Tate,
on.
relax. I get it. Yep, I get
To
it.
be fair, there's a lot of people gunning for Mr. Beast when it just didn't make any sense. Like this dude was doing like good deeds, and apparently they're just going at him over the shit like that.
Yeah.
Jimmy Savile did good deeds as well, and no revelations came out
I
about
need
him.
some concrete proof. You can't be hating on this dude for trying to fix people being blind and fucking having going to Africa and doing shit over there. Like, while there's always something to gain from doing something good, usually, I need some tangible evidence.
Brighter the light, darker the shadow. But
Really quick, I might go live after this just to let the chat know. So just stay tuned. I might go live. Let's see. I feel like this is a griff moment I can't let pass.
Yeah, do that Russian roulette. That's a solid griff thing.
We got Gucci Gooch with the widest gooch in the planet, the man who doesn't deserve an outro because he called out today, but I'm gonna give him anyway because he's a brother of mine. Take it away. Sir.
Yeah, thanks, no.
All right, that was it, guys.
just
now 8BitEric. Now let me see.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. No, you know what? I always try to pop in, like, even though I had other commitments, but yeah, just swing by Double Close Souls Presents this week. We got some Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for the animation block. And yeah, everyone have a great weekend.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough, man. How you enjoying that bucket in the background? Did you put it in yet?
The bucket?
Come on.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
Wolverine one
Yeah,
with
Wolverine,
the big open mouth is gaping.
Give you old Chris Tyson.
Oh, I thought it was a fleshlight. Sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
I asked my friend, I'm like, is that a fucking fleshlight? Like, are you good, bro?
Sorry.
It fits.
God, Jesus Christ. Angry Patrick, take it away, man.
Thank you for the invite, Hip. As always, yeah, 3 videos a day. I stream every day, either on my channel or with Nerd Wars. And then check out every Monday on Film Threat for Versus, where I read super chats by the grace of the gods.
Very nice. 8BitEric, man. It was so awesome to have you finally. Grifter on Grifter. So excited, man.
Yeah, I hope to be back soon for sure. I enjoyed it.
Might be back
Had a lot
next
of
week
fun.
if Gooch keeps doing this shit.
Yeah, if everybody that watches, if they're not familiar, just come check out my channel. Just type in 8BitEric, or you can Google me. I'm literally everywhere. Anytime a platform pops up, I go and get my name. I'm close to 90,000 subscribers. I'm like less than 150. So if you guys want to come, hit that subscription button. That would mean a lot. I was told by many people that I would never even get to 100K. So I want to shove it in their face and tell them to fuck off. So appreciate it. Thank you.
That's going to feel really good when that happens. I assure you.
Can I do a quick shout out? Cass, congratulations on the driver's license.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Another woman on the road to fucking terrorize everybody. I'm excited.
You know what to say. Women drivers, no survivors.
Absolutely.
Damn.
All right. We got Atreus. Take it away.
I'm getting
Good
wrecked
job. Cassie. Atreus, come on. Do your outro, man.
Yeah.
Subscribe and shit.
We make videos and shit. Like, I don't know what you
What
want to do.
game are
I'm
you
over here.
playing,
I'm over here
Atreus?
getting fucking bent over by Elden Ring's final boss. I don't know what you want from me.
Hey, crazy, bro.
But yeah, guys. Once again, apologize for not doing the show yesterday. There was a lot of alcohol involved, and a lot of well, yeah. So Deadpool was good. Go see it. Also, no, there's nothing I have to announce. We will do the makeup show tomorrow night. Okay. All right.
What
So
the
he
hell's
claims.
going on? This is bizarre. World.
Jesus Christ.
He has a temporary
Cassie.
disability.
Yeah.
Hey.
Get away,
This stream.
Thank you, Hypno, for having me on. It's like, man, I took off. I'm like, I have to be on Hypnocast, like SNH, man. I fucking hang out with you guys. Of course, I miss it. And yeah, I mean, if you're interested in gaming content, definitely follow me at Cult Classic Cage. I'm like 9 subs away from 5.2K. So, and y'all want to jump over there and look and check out my content. I just uploaded a video showing me basically telling the person who tried to gift me Concord for my birthday to go fuck themselves, and I rejected it. so
That's great.
yeah, I don't normally like to say no to gifts because at the end of the day, it is the thought that counts. But he was very much trying to be a troll. I know this dude very well, and he was really trying to fucking put me on the spot. I'm like, nope. Fuck you, brother. But yeah, I also, make movie videos. So if you're interested in any of that, follow me at the Movie Cage as well. Appreciate y'all for having me, man. It's awesome as always.
Very nice. Very nice. Last but not least, Leon, take it away.
You want to hit that soup before I go?
Good idea. We got Zach up the graph for 2. Thought he was okay, but smile always creeps me out. Yeah, Mr. Beast got a really aggressive smile.
You got
There's
one
no
more
doubt
too.
about that.
That 10.
I know.
Yeah.
I can see
cool.
my my thing. I got you.
That's just it.
I've only been doing this for a little while. Binoc 9 for a 10. DEI stands for dead end investment. When are these game companies ever going to learn to not rely on those so-called game consulting groups? They must love losing money. Well, I think it's at the point now where if you want to be a AAA developer, I think you essentially have to use a DEI consultancy group. I think it's one of those things that are now kind of forced on you, as sad as that is, because if you even have companies like Square Enix using them, which never ever needed a DEI consultancy firm to make any non-white character in the past, and they've made some of the more notorious ones, I don't see why they would do it unless they felt like they had to. I feel like it's every AAA studio has to do that now at some point, whether they want to or not. So,
yep.
But don't get it twisted. A lot of them want to because they're just as woke. They're all psychopaths, just like the ones that they're hiring. So, Gavin Free, none for a 2, only donating to increase runtime. This motherfucker. I'm gonna go live after. Okay, like just a few minutes after. I gotta like stand up and walk or something. Fucking sitting for too long. But shout out, I appreciate that, man. All right, Leon, go ahead, take it away.
Well, this was an awesome one, another one in the books. It was so great to have 8BitEric on. Appreciate meeting you, brother, man. So many folks on here getting to have awesome ideas, a lot of differences of opinion, which, that's why we're here, because we're not an echo chamber, much like the only correct thing that Ryan Roger Athe said all night when he mentioned that earlier. So good on you, buddy. You got one tonight. I appreciate you. But no, thank you to everybody. It's great. Love doing this. It's the highlight of my week. Happy birthday, Cass. And then my birthday is actually Monday, and I'll be doing a birthday stream with a lot of these cool cats we're going to be on, and it's going to be an absolute blast. We're just going to talk some shit. We're not going to talk about the news. We do that every single Monday. So instead, I'm going to find some of the best and dumbest Twitter engagement bait, and we're gonna just have conversations about that. And I actually answer engagement bait. It's gonna be so fucking hoot and a holler. So yeah, hop on over to Words of Paradise. I cover pop culture through a political lens. Also do 3 videos a day, most days of the week. And beyond that, just can't wait to see you all again. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Very nice, man. All right, guys, listen. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Episode 101 was awesome. I appreciate you. Obviously, you guys know. Sunday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Hypnocast. Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Saturday Night Hypnosis. And then obviously I release 3 videos every single day, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will most likely, probably like 99%, going live after this stream ends. So make sure to look for that notification. I already made the thumbnail as it is. And that's basically it, man. We are going to log out for the night. Tonight was awesome. Thank you to everybody who liked the stream, commented, spammed the chat, and super chatted. I greatly appreciate you guys. And shout out to the Hypnomods for doing what they do every single night as well. I appreciate you also. But with that being said, we're out, and I'm going to leave you with some Uncle Joey inspiration. Thank you so much, and go be bigots. Good night.
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over. Listen, we had a rough couple of months. Fucking Katrina's cousin Maria. The other one, Puerto Rico, Houston, fucking Florida. Listen, it's been tough up to now. The earthquake in Mexico, the White House, whoever the fuck is going on. But it don't matter. They want to shoot. It's time for us to fucking shoot, cocksuckers. They want to get down and dirty. Don't forget who the fuck we are. You understand me? We're the baddest motherfuckers out there. You send a message to that fucking North Korean. He's gonna be sniffing my dick and sucking my asshole. That's the focus. We're going to North Korea in like a year. It's gonna be an island. It's gonna glow in the dark. You know why? Because we're Americans, cocksuckers. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? Stop with the gun control. They're selling more guns than ever the last 3 days. Stop with the fucking whining. Stop with the Russians on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Worry about yourself. Keep your eyes open and get the fuck off Snapchat and fucking Twitter, cocksucker. Stay black.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you can't. just as bright and just as tall as white kids. Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.